will fight for them, even if it means death. I will protect them, even if it costs my life. I will lead them to victory, to prosperity, to a bright future. I will continue to strengthen myself and lead everyone to survive this disaster. I will find Ziyan and Shuiro, no matter the difficulties. I will not be defeated. I will not give up. I will continue to fight until the very end. I will protect my loved ones. I will protect my village. I will protect my people. I will become stronger. I will become the strongest. I will overcome all obstacles. I will achieve victory. I will create a bright future for everyone. I will not let anyone down. I will make them proud. I will make them believe in me. I will make them see that I am a true leader. I will show them the true meaning of hope. I will bring them salvation. I will lead them to a new era. I am Tian Xing. And I will not fail. I will find Ziyan and Shuiro. I will bring them back. I will protect them. I will never let them go. I swear on my life. The prince's subordinates were all incredulous. The prince was actually beaten by a 9-year-old brat. The deputy leader shouted loudly, "Boss, avenge Stone." Yi Xiaobai, hearing this, directly used his ultimate move, the most violent hammer, beating the prince to a pulp. Everyone was preparing to capture Yi Xiaobai. At this time the prince said, "Stop it all, I was just careless just now. I'm not even warmed up yet. The warm-up is over, little Wang, I'm getting serious now." The two mages looked at the prince. The king's momentum was astonishing. Then the prince said, "To die at the hands of my king is an honor of a lifetime." The prince unleashed a powerful attack towards Yi Xiaobai. Xiaobai dared not be careless. The prince looked at Yi Xiaobai's momentum. This density was actually 10 times his. This forced his ally Dog Rock to flash down. This is their Wang family's strongest skill for 100 years, the ultimate move to chop off legs. Just as the prince was about to deliver the final blow, he said, "He is not a bandit. He is a spy." After killing the prince, Yi Xiaobai casually dealt with his subordinates. In the deputy leader's eyes they turned into ashes. Yi Xiaobai cursed, "Ah, you dare look at my people." Only these 3 great mages were left. But now that the prince is dead, they will not be able to escape this. Then the 3 of them prepared to fight to avenge the prince. Yi Xiaobai suddenly felt something was wrong. The deputy leader said, "Indeed, something is wrong." Yi Xiaobai pushed the deputy leader away. "I want to see what they are capable of." As the deputy leader's expression changed, a magical formation filled the sky, a purgatory of fire and hell. Yi Xiaobai resolutely resisted this attack. Then he raised his sword. These 3 mages were no longer laughing. A powerful energy swept across the city, even affecting the city. His master, watching all this, Xiaobai has made such a big fuss, all the forces on the Yulan continent are likely to be affected. The scene changed to the Yulan continent's sacred meeting. All the big shots from various places gathered here. They haven't held such a meeting in more than years. This person said to everyone, "The sorceress and 4 council members are unable to attend. We will now begin. The initiator of this emergency meeting is Jiansheng the adult." When everyone heard Jiansheng, they were all surprised. He said he wouldn't come out of seclusion unless he became a Jiansheng. Could it be that he is already? Before he could finish speaking, this person began to spread Jiansheng's information. "You old geezers, my Jiansheng's tour broke through to Jianshen yesterday. Haha, your hearts are sour, right? Give my tour a satisfying title, otherwise next time I see you will chase you down." When everyone heard Jianshen, they all became serious, afraid of tour, calling something White Xiaobai or White Xiaobai. The Jilin clan said Jiansheng's words are unreliable. It's probably been so many years without any progress. He's just teasing us. The sacred meeting, once a person is given a title, it will invite the whole world. Just as the few people were arguing, the whole ground shook. What's going on? Is it an earthquake? A strong golden light suddenly flashed. This powerful attack was beyond everyone's imagination. This kind of attack, unless it's at FH and otherwise Saint Mage Masters couldn't exert such a threat on. His grandfather said, "In that case there is only one possibility." Then the elf clan said, "I confer upon He Xiaobai the title of Black Sword God." Everyone was astonished. Then the resolution was sent to all countries' guilds. Commercial associations find the world's most honorable Black Jianshun. At this time everyone seemed to have thought that the notice did not put the words Black Jianshun. The scene shifted to Yi Xiaobai's injury. Yi Xiaobai's clothes were all torn and Yi Xiaobai had already woken up. He looked at the ruined place. What is this situation? Then Yi Xiaobai wanted to leave quickly. But at this time the deputy leader was almost buried alive. Yi Xiaobai casually pulled him out. Then he said, "Deputy leader, weren't you supposed to deliver food to the villagers? Why are you buried here?" The deputy leader looked at Yi Xiaobai and said, "Boss, you don't remember anything at all. Did you use such a devastating move just now?" "It was just a drink." At this time Baihu and the others rushed over. "The enemy is here, let's fight them." Yi Xiaobai had a blank expression through the deputy leader's explanation. Yi Xiaobai learned that he had wiped out an army. The deputy leader said, "Boss, you don't have to blame yourself. You saved me and you saved the people. It's a great deed indeed." Yi Xiaobai said angrily, "No wonder master never let me drink. He must have known that I would go crazy when I'm drunk. It seems that my cultivation is still not enough. I must take Miao Miao to find my Master, the deputy leader said, if you leave, what if other bandits or armies come again? Then the deputy leader hugged Yi Xiaobai's face, let him hug. At this time Baihu flashed his bright light, the next thing is up to me. Then a legion of spirit demon troops came to protect these bandits. Then Baihu whispered, never mention my name in front of these humans, understand? He's one of the beast mountain masters, now it's his turn to serve a brat. When everyone saw this group of spirit demons they were relieved. So they cheered loudly, only Yi Xiaobai and Miao Miao were sent away. By night the whole Kurong city was melting around. At this time these two bandits brought Yi Xiaobai's meal, everyone started eating happily. Only Baihu smelled a hint of danger. The next day when the two were about to leave there was not even a person to see them off. Baihu wanted to clean them up but Yi Xiaobai stopped him. Leaving is not difficult, the most difficult thing is to say goodbye. They must be hiding in some corner silently, missing us, not seeing each other is also good. Baihu said, so that's it, this is true friendship. Truly the mountain Cheng stuff is too annoying. A man's farewell should not have tears, let all the reluctance and blessings turn into a sky full of snowflakes. Thank you for teaching me to grow up and be strong. The reason why these bandits didn't come to see them off was because they ate Yi Xiaobai's food last night. They were all rolling around in their rooms all night. Finally the two arrived at the Elias Arena. But to enter here you need the guild's president to bring a pass. To enter the arena you need a pass. But Yi Xiaobai didn't know what these were. The doorman said that Yi Xiaobai must clean the toilets for a month to get a pass. At this moment both Yi Xiaobai and Baihu couldn't stand it anymore. Too disrespectful, give them a taste of your power. Yi Xiaobai said, I swear unless others attack me first I will never strike first. Then Yi Xiaobai overheard two incredible things. These two men were fighting over two women and children. Then because they had other matters they could only let them go for now. Xie Zhu gave them a task to find out how many people were in the Jianshi Pinyi guild. At this time Yi Xiaobai deliberately bumped into the man. The man directly started cursing, you bumped into me, stand still. Then Yi Xiaobai said excitedly, yes, it was me who bumped into you. What are you going to do? The man admired Yi Xiaobai's playful look. Do you want to fight? Directly both of them ran away. Yi Xiaobai was holding a pass that even Baihu hadn't noticed when it appeared. The gatekeeper shouted loudly, who told you to go over there? I'll take you to clean the toilets now. Then Yi Xiaobai said, look at those two people over there, they look sneaky, they don't look like good people. The gatekeeper said, without my permission you can go now, they must be bandits who sneaked in. These two were still counting the number of people in the guild. The gatekeeper went over and said, what are you doing? Take out the pass. Then the man who was counting said, what are you doing? Show me your pass. Then the man who was counting said, what are you doing? Show me your pass. Then the man who was counting started to search their bodies. The man who was counting said, you two continue to act, I've seen through you, are you bandits? Then the two explained, we are definitely not bandits, we are both hard-working people. The two men looked at each other. The scene changed suddenly, an attack came flying. The two men were instantly killed. The gatekeeper was overjoyed. Ling Xiao actually came in person. Master Harris. He is the guild leader of the Yulan continent Jianshi Pinyi Guild. Harris, he has arrived in Yiliasi City. Then the man in black said that two extreme swordsmen are imposters. Greetings, Master Harris. Harris directly asked, have you found the traces of the Black Sword God? But they didn't find anyone named He Xiaobai, they were all looking for the Black Sword God. Then he asked everyone to go and search. The gatekeeper didn't find Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai was looking for a place to register these two passes. He suddenly felt a familiar scent. It was his master's scent. The butler immediately led Harris into the room. The old man in the room was Yi Xiaobai's master. Everyone in the room didn't recognize him, so Harris asked everyone to go out. This is the strongest existence among the current Jianshins Jianshang. Then Yi Xiaobai's master said, I'm not the strongest anymore. He Li Si said, you don't get a say in this, it needs to be verified by the Jianshan guild before it can be determined. Let him come and see me. Xiaobai's master said, stop pretending, you just want to use him to build your influence. I'm here to warn you, don't drag Xiaobai into your power struggles. Then Harris was a little surprised. It's not called He Xiaobai, it's called He Xiaobai. Xiaobai's master said, hey, you guys didn't even get the name right. Just as Harris wanted to correct the information, Xiaobai's master said, sit down. Listen carefully, what I'm going to talk about is something very important about Yi Xiaobai's life. It turned out that he wasn't ordinary from birth. Yi Xiaobai's master said he liked going down the mountain a long time ago. It seemed that someone had hurt his heart. He kept saying that the women down the mountain are tigers, don't look at them as cute. Suddenly he heard a baby's cry. He immediately went over. How could there be a baby on the mountain in this weather? When he saw the baby, only saw two dragons circling above the baby. He thought he had seen wrongly, but when he looked at the baby again, he saw two dragons protecting the baby like guardian gods. At this time Yi Xiaobai's master was like a frightened bird. His foundation wasn't solid enough, he almost fell over. At this time someone was shouting, Xian Shang the adult. This child, please raise him for me. When the time comes I will come to see him. I'll leave it to you. That's how it is. After that Xian Shang started drinking heavily. Sieka Harris asked, so those strange things, were they something you saw with your own eyes or did you imagine them while drunk? Jian Shang replied, I don't know, but his voice was very clear, etched in my mind for so many years. I have been waiting for that day to come. For more than 10 years Xiaobai hasn't gone down the mountain he's been cultivating with me, but now he has surpassed me. I have to let him go down the mountain to experience life and grow mentally. His strength is already unparalleled in the world, but in terms of Jianshan he is definitely not your opponent, so before I give Xiaobai to that woman none of you can have him. Just as Harris said he had no plans, Jianshang shouted, bad. I've stayed here too long. Then he jumped out of the window to escape. At the door Yi Xiaobai had already broken down the door, shouting, Master, I know you're here, come out. Yi Xiaobai was frantically searching the room. Harris thought this is Jianshan. Although I was prepared, I still couldn't accept this fact. Then Yi Xiaobai picked up the tea his master had just drunk and said to Miao Miao, remember master sent take me to find him. Miao Miao had countless thoughts running through her mind. Harris said, except reality sees the present, opportunity always favors the prepared, and that person is me. He's the one who can protect me from the world. Then he greeted Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai turned around to run. Harris quickly grabbed Yi Xiaobai. Xiaobai, wait a minute. Yi Xiaobai turned his head and said, old man, do you know me? Harris said, yes, your master just left, but he has something to tell you. Let's have tea and chat. Your master said he has nothing else to teach you. You have to be brave and forge your own path from now on. When Yi Xiaobai heard this he was alone. Then Harris asked, why didn't you answer me when I greeted you? Yi Xiaobai explained, master told me a long time ago if I meet you in the future I must keep my distance from you. Because your appearance is exactly as he described, white hair parted in the middle, triangular eyes, never cut nose, hair laugh when you feel like it. Harris' heart was filled with rage, you old bastard. Then Yi Xiaobai said, I need a high-level pass, can you help me register? Then Harris took out a crystal. He said, put your hand on the surface of the crystal, inject some energy. Then, before he could finish speaking, Yi Xiaobai injected some energy. Then there was a bang. The two and the cat looked at each other in surprise. Yi Xiaobai said angrily, master was right, you're not a good person. Harris explained, this inferior quality crystal can't withstand your inner energy, let's change to another one. Then he took out a treasure he found in the Yuangu Valley, a special crystal for strong cultivators called Yurong. It will display different colors depending on how much inner energy you have. As a Jianshan he would show the most dazzling red. Then Yi Xiaobai said, I don't want to reveal my Jianshan identity, can it be a lower level? Harris said, you just need to retract your inner energy. Yellow represents level Jianfan, level peak Jianshan, but this wasn't what Yi Xiaobai wanted. Finally, after much effort, this time it was what he wanted. Harris said, a level Jianshi Jianshan, white, a level Jianshan, a level Jianshi Jianshan. Even if you want to eat a tiger you must have a stomach. Just as Yi Xiaobai wanted to say goodbye to Harris, Harris took out a device to test attributes and wanted to test Yi Xiaobai. On the Yulan continent all energy bodies belong to attributes fire, earth, ice, wind, thunder, light, dark. These attributes are already determined when a person is born, but there are also mutually reinforcing and mutually restraining relationships between attributes. Then Harris said, I became a Jianshan, but it has nothing to do with my dark attributes, so besides talent I also put in effort. Yi Xiaobai didn't care what he said, he just looked at the crystal. Is it broken? There's no reaction? Harris patted the crystal, it can't be broken, this is high grade. Yi Xiaobai said, are you teasing me? The guild leader shouted loudly, look, it reacts when you touch it, look how black it is. But Harris suddenly realized, could it be that your attribute is no attribute? Yi Xiaobai heard the words no attribute and felt embarrassed. Then Harris wanted to take Yi Xiaobai to his academy to use the most advanced equipment to test him. The Sacred Academy of Jianshan on Yulan continent, the Erdia Jianshur Academy. Yi Xiaobai said since master didn't want him to find him, then he would go to the Erdia Jianshur Academy. Yi Xiaobai's master, he actually went to the Erwiya Magic Academy as a cover. His real destination is the Erdia Jianshur Academy. He said in his heart, you won't be able to find me this lifetime. Then Harris said, can you join our Jianshur Pingy Guild? Yi Xiaobai asked, haven't I already joined? Harris explained, it was just a test, you come to our guild as an honorary elder with the same power as me, the guild leader. The guild is your home, you can do whatever you want. Yi Xiaobai thought since Harris offered such good conditions there must be some requirements. Harris said, when the Jianshur Pingy Guild is in danger you just need to help. Yi Xiaobai agreed to this, it's that simple, if I can help I will definitely come. Siaka Harris felt that nothing else mattered because he was protected by the strongest man in the world. Then Yi Xiaobai prepared to say goodbye to Harris. He wanted to go to the Mitcher Commercial Association to see a friend. Harris thought that he knew the president of Mitcher, but Yi Xiaobai was going to see Anna. He didn't know the president of Mitcher. Harris immediately took out a portrait. You must stay away from this man. This old man is very cunning, don't believe anything he says. Then Harris sent him off. When Yi Xiaobai arrived in the city he saw so many swordsmen and mages. Through Mayo's explanation it was because a secret realm was about to open. Suddenly someone called out to him. Mitcher's president appeared. Yi Xiaobai wanted to avoid him. Then Mitcher said, my name is Rodriguez Mitcher, I'm not a bad person. Hearing this name Yi Xiaobai remembered that this was Anna's grandfather. But on second thought, how could he prove his identity? The president said, the whole city is my property, you can eat whatever you want, it's all free. Yi Xiaobai said excitedly, I should have said so. At this time the lobster girl was carrying a large plate of lobsters. These people didn't know whether they were looking at the lobsters or the girl. Yi Xiaobai was eating wildly. Could it be that Jianshan is different even when eating? Yi Xiaobai finished eating. He was about to call the waiter. The lobster girl said it's a total of billion the customer has to pay. The president said, don't you recognize me? The lobster girl immediately changed her attitude. There are thousands of people eating here every day, how can I remember you? The president had no proof, he could only be scolded. He was even misunderstood that he looked down on this lobster seller. Yi Xiaobai was unconcerned, he continued eating. Everyone wanted to teach this disrespectful president a lesson. The president looked at the crowd. He was about to teach them a lesson. When everyone saw the mage's identity, they realized that the old man was not a liar but the real Rodriguez Mitcher, the president of Mitcher. Finally the boss begged for mercy. My eyes are blind, your excellency. At this time someone shouted, waiter. Everyone looked over. Yi Xiaobai had finished eating. He said, I can't stand it anymore. It's clearly your fault, why use violence? Yi Xiaobai said to the boss he didn't pay for his meal and not that kind of person will pay. Then Yi Xiaobai was about to give all his passes to the boss but the boss didn't dare to accept them. Everyone pointed at the president, so old yet not as sensible as a child. The president felt very unconfident at this moment. The restaurant president immediately explained and then he immediately found someone from the Mitcher Commercial Association to prove his identity. So they went to the Mitcher auction house. The president said to Yi Xiaobai, the staff here are all regular employees, they'll take you to the VIP room later. Just as the two rabbit girls reminded everyone to queue up, the president walked over. Then he said, how about the rabbit girl? But the scene slowly became extremely embarrassing. The president broke the silence. Do you recognize me? The rabbit girls said, who are you? At this time the president said, some people are dead but they live forever, some people are still alive but they are already dead. The people in the queue saw the president winking at the rabbit girls, they all smiled knowingly. Yi Xiaobai said, you misunderstood, he just wanted to flirt. When everyone heard this, someone couldn't help but before the president could finish speaking, a slap landed on the president's face. Then a beating began, but as they were beating, they found that the president was gone. Yi Xiaobai had taken him away. Finally the president was bleeding profusely. This beating almost cost him his life. At this time Anna suddenly discovered that Yi Xiaobai was outside. She shouted, Xiaobai, what are you doing here? When the president heard Anna's voice he felt hope someone finally recognized his identity. Anna asked Grandpa, why are you bleeding so badly? The president didn't care about that. He said to Anna, tell me what my identity is. Anna said, you are Rodriguez Mitcher, the president of the Mitcher Commercial Association, are you alright? When the president heard this he was instantly revived. The president's appearance was completely different. Yi Xiaobai understood this was the real president. Then the president said aggrievedly, they didn't recognize me, I'm so aggrieved. Then Anna took Yi Xiaobai away. But Anna suddenly noticed the little cat on Yi Xiaobai's head. It was Miao Miao and Baihu. I really like it when women see cute animals. Then Yi Xiaobai pulled Anna's hand and left the scene. Anna asked what happened. Yi Xiaobai explained, there are always people following us, did they recognize us? Miao Miao and Baihu explained, someone must have found your information in the Jianshi Pingy Guild, it's normal for them to follow you. Anna suggested that Yi Xiaobai didn't want to cause trouble, then she pulled Yi Xiaobai and changed their clothes. This time no one would have thought that Jianshin would actually appear in women's clothing. Yi Xiaobai stared at Anna's chest and asked, why doesn't mine shake? Anna said, because you have something inside. At this time the people around were all shocked. Ling Xiu, please give me an autograph. Through Anna's explanation Yi Xiaobai learned that his name is Ling Xiu. He is the next owner of the Guangming Shenyan. He is also the youngest Jianshin in history. Seeing him made her heart flutter. Let's go. Just as the two were about to leave, they were stopped by a rose thrown over. Then Ling Xiu said, I haven't asked your name yet. He went into the girl's room. Everyone was surprised. This is Ling Xiu's ultimate move, the flower of love. Yi Xiaobai thought, is this the kind of development? At this time Ling Xiu began his confession. Because Yi Xiaobai was wearing women's clothes to hide his identity, he could only then he wants to walk over. Why would there be a baby on the mountain in this weather? When he sees the baby he sees two divine beasts circling above the baby. He thinks he saw wrong, but when he looks at the baby again, he sees two divine beasts protecting the baby like guardian gods. At this moment Yi Xiaobao's master looks shocked. His feet are not steady, he almost falls. At this moment someone shouts, Master Xianshang, please raise this child. When the time comes I'll come to see him. I entrust everything to you. That is how it is. After that day Xianshang started drinking heavily. Harris asks, so those strange things, did you see them with your own eyes or did you hallucinate them while drunk? Xianshang replies, I don't know, but the voice was very clear and deeply imprinted in my mind. For so many years I have been waiting for that day to come. For more than 10 years Xiaobai has never left the mountain. He has been cultivating with me, but now he has surpassed me. I can only let him go down the mountain to experience life and grow mentally. His strength is already unmatched in the world, but in terms of swordsmanship he is definitely not your opponent. So before I hand Xiaobai over to that woman none of you can get him. Just as Harris says he has no thoughts, Xianshang shouts badly, I've stayed here too long. Then he jumps out of the window and runs away. At the door Yi Xiaobai has already broken the door. He shouts, Master, I know you're here, come out quickly. Yi Xiaobai frantically searches the room. Harris thinks this is a swordsman, although he was mentally prepared. Seeing it with his own eyes is still unacceptable. Then Yi Xiaobai picks up the tea his master just drank and says to Bai Hu, remember your master sent take me to find him. At this moment Bai Hu's heart is full of grass and mud. Harris says accept reality, sees the present opportunity only favors the prepared, and that person is me. He is the only one who can defeat me in the world. Then he greets Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai hesitates slightly. He turns to run. Harris quickly pulls Yi Xiaobai and says, Xiaobai, wait a minute. Yi Xiaobai turns his head and says, old man, do you know me? Harris says, yes, your master just left, but he has something to tell you. Let's have tea and chat. Your master says he has nothing more to teach you. You have to be brave and forge your own path. When Yi Xiaobai hears this, he is left alone. Then Harris asks, why didn't you respond when I greeted you? Yi Xiaobai explains, my master told me long ago if you meet him in the future you must keep your distance from him. Because his appearance is exactly as he described, white hair parted in the middle, triangular eyes, unkempt nose hairs. He laughs heartily. At this moment Harris thinks, old man, you bastard. Then Yi Xiaobai says, I need a deep level token, can you please register me for me? Then Harris takes out a crystal. He says, put your hand on the surface of the crystal and infuse it with some energy. Then, before he finishes speaking, Yi Xiaobai infuses some energy. Then with a bang, the two and the cat stare at each other wide-eyed. Yi Xiaobai says angrily, my master was right, you are not a good person. Harris quickly explains, this kind of low-grade crystal can't withstand your inner energy, let's change to another one. Then he takes out a treasure he found in a valley, a special crystal for the strong called Yurong. It will show different colors depending on the amount of inner energy you have. As a swordsman he will show the most dazzling red. Then Yi Xiaobai says, I don't want to reveal my swordsman identity, can it be a lower level? Then Harris says, you can just retract your inner energy. Yellow represents level swordsman. Level peak swordsman, but this is still not what Yi Xiaobai wants. Finally, after much effort, this time it's what I want. Harris says a level swordsman is white, a level swordsman is black. A level swordsman wants to eat a tiger, he must have a big stomach. Just as Yi Xiaobai wants to say goodbye to Harris, Harris takes out the attribute testing instrument. He wants to test Yi Xiaobai. On the Yulan continent all energy bodies belong to attributes fire, earth, ice, wind, thunder, light, dark. These attributes are already determined when a person is born, but there are also mutual restraints and mutual relationships between these attributes. Then Harris says, I became a swordsman, but it has nothing to do with my dark attributes, so besides talent I also put in effort. Yi Xiaobai doesn't care about his words, he still looks at the crystal. Is it broken? There is no reaction? Harris pats the crystal. This is not possible, this is a high-grade crystal. Yi Xiaobai says, are you playing a trick on me? The guild leader immediately shouts loudly, you see, it reacts when you touch it, look at whether it's black or not. But Harris suddenly realizes, could it be that your attribute is no attribute? Yi Xiaobai hears no attribute and feels ashamed. Then Harris wants to take Yi Xiaobai to his academy to use the most advanced instrument to test him. The Sacred Academy of Swordsmen on the Yulan continent, the Erdia Swordsman Academy. Yi Xiaobai says, since my master doesn't want me to find him, then he'll go to the Erdia Swordsman Academy. At this moment Yi Xiaobaio's master, he actually went to the Erdia Magic Academy for a reason. His real destination is the Erdia Swordsman Academy. He says in his heart, you won't be able to find me in this life. Then Harris says, can you join our Swordsman Appraisal Guild? Yi Xiaobai replies in surprise, haven't I already joined? Harris explains, that was just to test you, come to our guild to be an honorary elder with the same rights as me, the guild leader. The guild is your home, you can do whatever you want. Yi Xiaobai thinks Harris offering such good conditions must have some requirements. Harris says, when the Swordsman Appraisal Guild is in danger you can just help out. Yi Xiaobai hears this and thinks, Harris seems to have said something wrong. If you don't wanna, that's okay, don't get angry. Yi Xiaobai suddenly says, it's that simple, if you need help he'll definitely come. Harris feels that nothing else matters because he is being protected by the world's strongest man. Then Yi Xiaobai prepares to bid farewell to Harris. He is going to meet a friend at the Mitcher Merchant Guild. Harris thinks he knows the Mitcher Guild leader, but Yi Xiaobai is going to see Anna. He doesn't know the Mitcher Guild leader. Harris takes out a portrait. You must stay away from this man. This old man is a hypocrite, don't believe his lies. Then Harris sends Yi Xiaobai away. When Yi Xiaobai arrives in the city he sees many swordsmen and mages. Through Baihu's explanation he learns that a secret realm is about to open. Suddenly someone calls him. Mitcher Guild leader appears. Yi Xiaobai wants to avoid him. Then Mitcher says, my name is Rodriguez Mitcher and not a bad guy. Hearing this name Yi Xiaobai remembers that this is Anna's grandfather. But after thinking carefully Yi Xiaobai asks how can he prove his identity. The guild leader says, the whole city is my property, you can eat whatever you want, I won't charge you. Yi Xiaobai happily grabs the guild leader's hand. I should have said that earlier. At this moment the lobster girl brings a large plate of lobsters. These people don't know whether to look at the lobsters or the girl. Yi Xiaobai eats wildly. This swordsman is really different even when eating. Yi Xiaobai is almost finished eating. He is about to call the waiter to settle the bill. The lobster girl says the total is billion, the guest needs to pay. The guild leader says, don't you recognize who I am? The lobster girl immediately says, there are thousands of people eating here every day, how can I remember you? At this moment the guild leader doesn't have any tokens, he can only be scolded. He is even misunderstood that he despises this lobster seller. Yi Xiaobai is unconcerned. He continues eating. Everyone wants to teach this disrespectful guild leader a lesson. The guild leader sees this unruly crowd. He prepares to deal with them. When everyone sees the mage's identity, they realize that the old man is not a liar but the real Mitcher Merchant Guild leader. Finally the boss begs for mercy. Your subordinate has eyes but doesn't see. Please forgive me, sir. At this moment someone shouts help. Everyone looks over. Yi Xiaobai has finished eating and says I can't stand it anymore. It was clearly your fault. Why use force? Yi Xiaobai says to the boss he didn't pay for his meal. I am not like that. I will pay. Then Yi Xiaobai is about to give all his tokens to the boss but the boss doesn't dare to accept. Everyone sees Yi Xiaobao's actions. They point at the guild leader, so old and still not as sensible as a child. The guild leader feels very insecure at this moment. The restaurant guild leader explains this. Then he asks the Mitcher Merchant Guild's people to prove his identity. So they come to the Mitcher auction house. The guild leader says to Yi Xiaobai, all the staff here are official employees. They'll take you to the VIP room later. Just as the two rabbit girl waiters remind everyone to queue up, the guild leader walks over. Then he says, how is the rabbit girl? But slowly the scene becomes very awkward. The guild leader breaks the awkward silence. Do you recognize me? The rabbit girl waiter says, who are you? At this moment the guild leader says, some people die but they live forever. Some people live but they are already dead. The people in the queue see the guild leader winking at the rabbit girl waiters. They secretly smile. Yi Xiaobai says, you guys misunderstood. He just wants to flirt. When everyone hears this, they can't help it. Before the guild leader finishes speaking, a slap lands on the guild leader's face. Then a beating ensues. But as they fight, they find the rabbit girl waiter missing. Yi Xiaobai has taken her away. Finally the guild leader is bleeding profusely. This beating almost cost him his life. At this moment Anna suddenly finds Yi Xiaobai outside. She shouts, Xiaobai, why are you here? When the guild leader hears Anna's voice he feels hopeful. Someone finally recognizes his identity. Anna asks Grandpa, why are you bleeding profusely? The guild leader doesn't care about that. He asks Anna, what is my identity? Anna says, you are Rodriguez Mitcher, the leader of the Mitcher Merchant Guild. Are you alright? When the guild leader hears this his energy is restored. He explains the situation. Yi Xiaobai understands this is the real guild leader. Then the guild leader says aggrievedly, they don't recognize me. I'm so wronged. Then Anna and Yi Xiaobai prepare to leave. But Anna suddenly notices the small baihu on Yi Xiaobao's head. She says every woman likes cute animals. Then Yi Xiaobai pulls Anna's hand and leaves the scene. Anna doesn't understand what's going on. Yi Xiaobai explains, there are always people trying to stop us. Did they recognize Baihu? Baihu explains, someone must have found out about you in the Swordsman Appraisal Guild. It's normal for them to stop you. Anna suggests that Yi Xiaobai doesn't want to cause trouble. Then she pulls Yi Xiaobai away. This time no one will ever guess that the swordsman would appear in women's clothing. Yi Xiaobai keeps staring at Anna's chest and asks, why doesn't mine shake? She says, because it's a man inside. At this moment the people around them are stunned. Sir Ling Xiu, please give me an autograph. Through Anna's explanation Yi Xiaobai learns that his name is Ling Xiu. He is the next successor of the Guangming Temple. He is also the youngest swordsman in history. Seeing him is exciting. Let's go. Just as the two are about to leave, they are stopped by a rose thrown at them. Then Ling Xiu says, I haven't asked yet. Take the girls to the room. Everyone is surprised. This is Ling Xiu's ultimate move. The flower of love. Yi Xiaobai thinks, is this really what I expect? At this moment Ling Xiu starts his confession. Because Yi Xiaobai is dressed as a woman to avoid revealing his identity, he can only pretend to be calm. But seeing Ling Xiu's expression he looks to Anna for help. Anna is like a spectator. She cheers him on. Then Ling Xiu grabs Yi Xiaobao's waist and says, sorry, you are too attractive. Only Anna and Baihu notice this situation. At this moment Ling Xiu feels right. This firm and round touch is like an apple. This is exactly what I have been looking for. Just as Ling Xiu is about to take the next step, their noses are almost touching. Yi Xiaobai blocks Ling Xiu's mouth. But Ling Xiu thinks there is actually a woman who can resist my beauty and skills. He is even more interested. Yi Xiaobai says, I'm a man, you can get lost. When Ling Xiu hears this he is almost dumbfounded. Finally Yi Xiaobai takes out the apple from his chest. Don't get too close. But at this moment Ling Xiu says, joining the Guangming Temple, are you thinking of leaving? Then Ling Xiu launches an attack in the hall. But this attack is easily handled by Yi Xiaobai. He says, you provoked me first. Then he wants to teach Ling Xiu a lesson. But when Ling Xiu sees Yi Xiaobao's black sword he recognizes Yi Xiaobao's identity. Yi Xiaobai is puzzled. Then the scene changes to the Mitcher Merchant Guild. The Guangming Temple's judges have arrived. This is also Ling Xiu's master. But the reason Ling Xiu came here is because the secret realm is about to open. At this moment Ling Xiu's master says, I wonder if the swordsman will come. The guild leader asks, the swordsman hasn't appeared for many years. Why are you suddenly challenging him? She says, I and he indeed are disciples, still have some grudges to settle. 10 years ago I went up the mountain to find Xiansheng to drink. When Ling Xiu just became a swordsman he was full of confidence and a bright future. The last thing he ruined in his life was taking Ling Xiu to meet Xiansheng. Then to let Ling Xiu and Xiansheng fight. Yi Xiaobai uses a rag to wipe the debris off Ling Xiu's clothes. Ling Xiu is angry now. Yi Xiaobai says wipe it. But Ling Xiu is here to spar with Yi Xiaobai, so he asks Yi Xiaobai to take out his sword. Just as Yi Xiaobai is about to take out his sword, Ling Xiu launches an attack. With his master's permission, Yi Xiaobai starts to take off his clothes. Everything is fine only yesterday, but the bitterness is the taste of today. Days I've been longing for it, every moment I have been looking forward to it. Today I finally get my wish. At this time Yi Xiaobai thinks Ling Xiu is the muddy kid. If I'm not mistaken, I cried and even peed a little. Ling Xiu thinks you're still nagging. For so many years Ling Xiu has been secretly in love with Yi Xiaobai. He hasn't even touched a woman. Today this bitter day is finally over. With just one glance from Yi Xiaobai, Ling Xiu is immediately subdued. He remembers being defeated by Yi Xiaobai. Then he falls in front of Yi Xiaobai. More importantly, he starts to cry. Ling Xiu's subordinates see their master being hurt. They prepare to attack. Anna says no matter how you explain it, it's useless. No matter who you are, don't cause trouble here. An attack comes. The person has disappeared. It turns out that the Guangming temple is seeking revenge. They want Yi Xiaobai to fight Ling Xiu first. At this moment Anna hears a voice behind her. When she looks back, Yi Xiaobai and Ling Xiu are still running. They could have had a good talk, now it's hopeless. Bai Hu looks at the two people. Even the swordsman dares to fight. It seems that he is the strongest. Ling Xiu's master is shocked. He has forgotten that his disciple was beaten up. He is heartbroken. The Mitcher Merchant Guild leader asks what happened. The judges are famously impartial. Then Yi Xiaobai bows to them at degrees. But Ling Xiu being beaten up like this is unforgivable. Then he shouts at Yi Xiaobai, little brat, go to hell. The Mitcher Merchant Guild leader says, old man, don't be impulsive. He is the swordsman Yi Xiaobai. Hearing swordsman, he immediately grabs Yi Xiaobaio's hand. I haven't seen you for so many years. You've grown taller. The two look at the two in front of them. This is really something. At this time someone says the magic is from the guild. Then the Mitcher Merchant Guild leader takes Yi Xiaobai to the Swordsman Association. After the judges send them away, he says to Ling Xiu, useless waste, how did I teach you when your opponent is stronger than you? Why do you admire him? The important thing is to find the key to break through from him. The Mitcher Merchant Guild leader says to Anna, don't let others get close to Xiaobai. At this time, a powerful magical aura comes from the forest in the distance. This is the secret realm. It has finally opened. After entering the secret realm there is only a blank sky and a secret realm manager who asks them to write down their names and line up, but everyone doesn't care about this old woman. Years ago on the Yulan continent, every year's a place would open a secret realm. The secret realm represents endless possibilities, attracting countless strong people to explore treasures. A man wants to become a swordsman. He rushes forward. Then he turns into ashes under everyone's gaze. At this moment the strong from the Yulan continent arrive: the Jian Shipingi Guild leader Harris, the High People King Rayleigh, the Elf King Eston, including the Mitcher Merchant Guild leader Rodriguez Mitcher. Everyone sees that the bigwigs of the Sacred Assembly have arrived. Harris also introduces his sons-in-law to the people from Mitcher. The Mitcher Guild leader doesn't care. He introduces his son-in-law to everyone. Look at this little darling. When Harris sees Yi Xiaobai standing with Mitcher, this is his thigh, it's gone. But at this moment the Dwarf King and the Elf King are laughing at Yi Xiaobai, a trainee swordsman. At this moment Anna hears her grandfather say Yi Xiaobai is her son-in-law. She blushes. Suddenly a voice shouts, I object to this marriage. This is the Yilia's holy city's Prince Estike. He has liked Anna for a long time, but Anna hates him very much. Then Estike runs to Yi Xiaobai and says, whoever I want to leave must leave, understand? Yi Xiaobai ignores him. He says, is it going to rain? A terrifying aura comes from the sky. These are the 4 demon kings and the dragon god. The dragon god's entrance is very cool. Just as he thinks this entrance is very imposing, he sees Yi Xiaobai. At this moment his soul almost leaves his body. Before he finishes speaking he gestures for the 4 demon kings to run. The black dragon may not have realized the seriousness of the situation. He is still laughing at the dragon god, but Yi Xiaobai below suddenly points at them. When the 4 demon kings see Yi Xiaobai, that nightmare returns. They all rush towards the dragon god, running away. At this moment everyone is very puzzled. Why did the dragon god suddenly leave? The dwarf king says just now the dragon god and the others seem to have seen something. Their faces changed drastically, but in that direction there are only the 2 of them. Estike hasn't noticed what happened. Yi Xiaobai says calmly, they are scared of you. They let the dragon god run away. At this moment the secret realm starts to enter the mode of attracting attention. But everyone understands that Yi Xiaobai is pushing Estike to the front to attract attention. Everyone signals their subordinates to enter the secret realm and follow this young man. At this moment someone shouts, the secret realm passage has opened. So everyone rushes forward. At this moment Estike wants to invite Anna to go together, but Anna directly grabs Yi Xiaobaio's hand and ignores him. This plants a flag. After everyone has entered the secret realm, 2 members of the cult appear. Another Wolf King appears, preparing a light wave attack. Another Wolf King. The Wolf King's target isn't us, but the Qiyun Heavenly Pond. Yang Yi kneels, spitting out blood. Careless. The Wolf King didn't notice the village and attacked the Chiyun Heavenly Pond. Its intelligence is terrifying. Our Chiyun Heavenly Pond is ruined. Please, spare us. I'll do anything to help. I killed the Blue Moon Wolf King. Its next target will be me. An angry growl echoes through the village. This wolf is strange. Its fur is falling out, replaced by green fur. Its eyes glow. A monstrous wolf attacks, aiming for the Wolf King's rear legs. The Wolf King prepares a light wave attack. Another monstrous wolf appears, attacking the Wolf King. The Wolf King is sent flying, crashing into a shed. I'll kill you. Yi Xiaobai's war spear disappears. A bow and arrow appear. He knocks an arrow. The arrow flies, piercing the Wolf King. The Wolf King's foot slips on a stone. The arrow hits the Wolf King's side. The Wolf King is surprised. He doesn't understand why he fell. The Wolf King roars in pain. He doesn't understand why he fell so easily. He prepares another attack. Brother, dodge. No, you can't dodge. It will harm the villagers. They must stop him. I sense something. I have an ability awakening. Maybe it's from absorbing the Wolf King's soul. The time has come. The Yin-Yang lock will evolve. The Yin-Yang lock transforms into two giant scissors. The giant scissors cut the Wolf King. As the Wolf King fires a light wave, he involuntarily farts. The light wave, uncontrolled, hits several wolves. A perfect deflection. The giant scissors appear, cutting the Wolf King. The Wolf King's upper body falls. The Wolf King dies, causing the wolf pack to scatter. Yi Xiaobai's hair returns to normal. Yang Yi says, Father, you almost died saving me. I have no excuses. But I still want to ask a favor. I want to ask you to take in these villagers. Yang Yi agrees. I can't guarantee their safety, but I will do my best to protect them. In this chaotic world, I can only do so much. Yi Xiaobai looks towards the injured dog. Yi Xiaobai kicks away the obstacles. The dog is still alive. It survived a direct hit from the Wolf King. It's a special dog. It fought alongside Yang Yi. It's severely injured and might not survive. Do you want to live? Your future will be bright. You fought with me. We're brothers in arms. This is Moon Spring water. Drink it to survive. Yang Yi says, this spear was extra. Take it if you want. Thank you, brother. Yang Yi, I have some Moon Spring water. It heals wounds. Yang Yi drinks it and recovers. Thank you for your kindness, brother. You're welcome. But there's something I need to ask. I hope you'll take in these villagers. Yang Yi hesitates. In this chaotic world, he can't feed and clothe everyone. It's better to hand them over to someone capable. Yang Yi explains, I couldn't provide them with a stable life. I'm ashamed. It's not your fault, it's the times. I believe under your leadership, everyone will be better off. Yang Yi, since you entrust them to me, I want refuse. My Xianhuang village needs everyone to build a home together. Well, fight the beasts together. Well, share the cultivation methods. I'll protect you. You protect the villagers. Thank you, village chief. The dog wakes up. You saved my life. I should repay you. The dog realizes it can now speak human language. The dog decides to choose a cool name, something to make people fear. The dog thinks about what name to give itself. It remembers its master's name and decides on a name. It's you, Yi Tianqing. You killed the Wolf King and saved me. I will repay you. Repaying kindness isn't something I can give you. What kind of reward should I give you? The dog wants to find a female dog to repay Yi Xiaobai. I don't want to hear you talk for a minute. Go away. Finally, some peace. Yang Yi, we ended the battle. Let's eat some wolf meat to replenish our energy, then leave. Okay. Yang Yi shares the Moon Spring water. Outside the valley, a large camp is visible. The camp consists of many tents. Numerous bound people are gathered, mostly from China. They're terrified and crying. More effort. Or I'll use my whip. Help. I don't want to die. Please, spare me. A emu man is killed. His body is taken away. Lu Bao orders a search for a valley with grasslands and rivers, to establish a new base. He finds a suitable place and informs his companions. Perfect. The valley has abundant grass and clear water. It's a perfect pasture land. The emu people will thrive here. But the emu people who were supposed to cooperate with us were killed by a Han man. Our messenger witnessed it. The Han man, using his abilities, killed many stone demons. The Han man has amazing power. Where is our messenger? He's our top spy. He sent a raven message this morning, saying he infiltrated a Han village. He'll contact us when the time is right. Excellent. I'll make this the greatest emu empire. The Han, the Yen Emperor, will all be our slaves. This wolf meat looks delicious. Brothers, let's eat. Hua Tiannu, the emu messenger, was supposed to trade with the stone demons but found them all dead, killed by a man named Yi Tianqing. He pretended to be a villager and went to Xianhuang village. With him, Yi Tianqing left the village to search for other settlements. Hua Tiannu feels it's not the right time to attack. There might be a larger threat. The number of two-legged sheep has increased dramatically, along with the number of women. Hua Tiannu also mentions a treasure trove of cultivation methods. Everyone is full, right? I found a trail through the forest. Well, follow it. There might be beasts, so we'll lead. Following a trail, they see a dog with a long spear. I won't let you go. The dog attacks. I will take revenge. Hua Tiannu thinks the situation is precarious. If we are discovered, we are doomed. We should retreat. What about the treasure? The dog wants to be compensated. Fine. But can you cook? Hua Tiannu doesn't realize the danger. Yi Xiaobai says, cook. Immediately, Hua Tiannu is almost instantly killed by a powerful attack. The onlookers are astonished by the ferocity of the attack. Hua Tian's small wooden stick bursts into flames. They both jump off a cliff. They think they are safe, but they are both attacked. The two Frank fighters are angered by the deaths of the others. The man says, shut up. I gave you a chance, and you failed. His name is Farin. He's new to the Frank, yet incredibly strong. He has one dream. To kill Yi Xiaobai. A massive explosion occurs. The cooked chicken was made by Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai smells it. It smells good. Hua Tiannu sees the color and says, I've never seen such color. Your cooking skills are amazing. Yi Ningshuang sees Hua Tiannu unmoved. He's a devil. If I'm guilty, kill me, don't torture me like this. Yi Xiaobai asks, don't you want to eat? Yi Ningshuang and the others shake their heads. Let's divide the chicken legs. A hot chicken. A delicious bite. But Yi Xiaobai is poisoned by his own cooking. Yi Ningshuang shouts, watch out. Hua Tiannu turns around to see the enemy. Yi Ningshuang helps. Miao Miao uses magic, saving Hua Tiannu. Yi Ningshuang summons her sword. The attack isn't aimed at Hua Tiannu. It's aimed at Yi Xiaobai. Yi Ningshuang shouts, no. Yi Xiaobai catches the attack with 2 fingers. The two are surprised. Bare-handed. Defeated. Thank goodness. I was scared. They are unhappy with the result. They unleash several sword attacks. Yi Ningshuang is amazed. Yi Xiaobai uses a unique skill. They are unharmed. A bald man attacks. Yi Xiaobai disappears. The man with a hat shouts. Yi Xiaobai appears. Can't you be quiet while I sleep? The 2 men attack again. Yi Xiaobai sends them flying. They are both killed. Yi Xiaobai stands up. A crossbow bolt is shot at him. Yi Ningshuang recognizes the attacker. I never thought I'd meet you here. Heaven is kind. Yi Xiaobai recognizes the voice. It's the bandit who used the crossbow. You don't use a sword, yet you're in the academy. Why kill us? Farin says, even if I can't use a sword, I can kill mages. I can enter the Frank. I'll kill you all. I admit I was scared before. But I recovered. I exercised and trained. I escaped and got the best crossbow. Farin stops. Yi Xiaobai turns to him. Farin is shocked by the crossbow's advanced design. Farin says, I'm sorry, I can't forget her. I'm emotionless. You caused this. The leader is very moved. Farin is given a gift. A magical crossbow. Also a spirit gem that allows one to kill gods. But the leader keeps the gem. Farin sees Yi Xiaobai and cries. You're a devil. Yi Xiaobai tries to comfort him. Farin says, I'm emotionless. You caused this. He points the crossbow at Yi Xiaobai. Die. A powerful energy wave forces everyone to fall. The smoke clears. Yi Xiaobai is unharmed. Farin is shocked. Are you a ghost? Yi Xiaobai says, I'm human. Farin uses a special bullet. Yi Ningshuang senses immense power in the bullet. Even a sword god would be killed. The gun starts shaking. Farin can barely control it. Yi Xiaobai attacks. Yin Gang Luo's sword strikes Farin, causing a massive energy surge. A thunderous sound. Yi Ningshuang is amazed. AI Siddike warns Yi Ningshuang not to get close to Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai moves Yi Ningshuang out of harm's way. Farin's ground is cracked. He fires at Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai is shocked. The ground trembles. The energy wave continues relentlessly. A girl is about to be hit. The energy stops. Yi Xiaobai deflected it. Farin can't believe it. Impossible. No one can withstand that. It's an illusion. Die. Yi Xiaobai turns into a blur of motion. He instantly kills Farin. Farin sees Yi Xiaobai beside him. His body and head separate. His weapon remains active. Yi Bingling warns Yi Xiaobai. A massive explosion ensues. A ray of light shines. The leader laughs coldly. Miao Miao opened a spatial portal. They narrowly escape. Hua Tiannu says, if we hadn't escaped, wed the ashes. Yi Xiaobai checks his weapon. It's undamaged. Hua Tiannu is suspicious. Yi Xiaobai picks up the weapon. Miao Miao says, you're hiding something. Show me your hands. AI Sidaik shows his hands. Nothing. I'm scared. Miao Miao says, stand up. You're hiding something. AI Sidaik makes a decision. He stands up. Nothing. Seeing nothing, Yi Xiaobai says, AI Sidaik, let's find a quiet place to rest. AI Sidaik refuses. AI Sidaik flees, leaving Yi Xiaobai. A figure descends from the sky. He attacks Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai says, oh. The man tries to kill Yi Xiaobai with a special technique. Yi Xiaobai easily blocks the attack. Yi Xiaobai is slightly remorseful. A familiar voice calls out. It's the chubby boy, following the explosion. Yi Xiaobai says, the spirit bean was eaten by a chicken. That's why I didn't find you. The boy asks, what happened? You destroyed the whole place. Yi Xiaobai says, it wasn't me. When they wake up, a sword is at Yi Xiaobai's neck. I don't want to kill, says Yi Xiaobai. The man is angry. Let's see whose sword is faster. The boy recognizes the man. Horace Oscar. The man recognizes the boy. Yi Xiaobai attacks, hitting a forbidden area. He apologizes. You angered me. Prepare for revenge. Oscar prepares his final attack. He sees Yi Xiaobai's weakness. The boy explains Yi Xiaobai is Horace's grandson. Yi Xiaobai thinks of the old man. Oscar sees Yi Xiaobai's damaged weapon. He unleashes his full power. Yi Xiaobai easily parries the attack. Oscar is stunned. He spins in the air. Yi Xiaobai says, useless. I hope Horace won't hate me. I need to take the entrance exam to see the elders. They go to find food for Horace. They reach the edge of the destroyed area. It's Adeli and Misha from Fan. This is Fan's territory, says Farin, looking at the footprints. He follows the footprints. Oscar slowly opens his eyes. Did gravity disappear? Who hung me here? A giant creature appears. Tentacles grab Oscar. He screams. A tentacle pulls the last rope. Oscar curses. It's a 1,000-year-old giant octopus. It swallows Oscar. Before it can digest, a sword appears. The octopus is cut in two. Oscar stares at the three. Who are they? Miao Miao pulls Oscar out. Yi Xiaobai says, the tentacles might be delicious. Oscar realizes he was used as bait. He's in despair. Yi Xiaobai says, if you're angry, cook me a meal. Oscar kneels. I'm grateful. He'll do anything. He wants to follow Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai hesitates. Oscar puts the sword to his neck. If you don't accept me, I'll kill myself. I need you to take responsibility. The chubby boy urges, he's kind. He won't refuse you. Oscar examines the injuries. Yi Xiaobai wants to help but is refused. They want to impress Yi Xiaobai. Miao Miao asks, do you have barbecue sauce? They think octopus without barbecue sauce is tasteless. They want to impress Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai wants to cook, but is refused. Their reasons differ. Miao Miao says, we need to find the daughter of the god of the harvest. She's worried about her love life. She thinks Yining Shuang is better than her. How can she stop Yi Xiaobai from leaving? A transmission portal appears as she bathes. Eliana. Hua Tiannu is pulled into the portal. Yi Xiaobai is slightly injured, but not Eliana. Eliana emerges from the water. What are you doing? Yi Xiaobai says, your barbecue is delicious. More seasoning. Eliana takes out seasonings. That's all I have. Yi Xiaobai says, what about the other two? Eliana angrily grabs his face. The barbecue is delicious. Yi Xiaobai doesn't believe it. He takes a bite and is amazed. Wife's cooking is the best. Eliana expects more affection. But Yi Xiaobai says, Eliana, your cooking is superb. Yi Xiaobai realizes he's only ever eaten Eliana's cooking. Oscar whispers, who is that woman? Why is Yi Xiaobai so helpless against her? The chubby boy replies, Eliana Mikier. She's Yi Xiaobai's wife. Oscar realizes she's the heir to the Mikier Chamber of Commerce. Oscar senses danger. To let Yi Xiaobai enjoy the food, Oscar deals with the attackers. They notice the footprints have disappeared. Oscar appears above them. He throws dark weapons. They dodge but the weapons explode. Oscar appears. He attacks, but is blocked. Oscar doesn't give them a chance to escape. He asks, "Are you Eliana's sisters?" Adelian says, "One is my girlfriend. One is Eliana's cousin's girlfriend." Oscar is shocked. He apologizes profusely. "I'm sorry. I offended you all." Eliana's cousin asks, "Who are you to Eliana?" Oscar says, "My older brother is her boyfriend." Adelian's blood pressure rises too. Yi Xiaobai finishes eating the octopus. Oscar and the others arrive. Adelian sees Yi Xiaobai, an apprentice swordsman. Eliana found such a weakling. Yi Xiaobai asks, "Are these your friends?" Adelian asks, "Are you my brother-in-law?" Yi Xiaobai says, "No." An awkward silence follows. Adelian is angry. "You did it and won't take responsibility." Yi Xiaobai doesn't understand. Adelian says, "He's my cousin, Eliana Mikier." Yi Xiaobai replies, "You can't even remember your girlfriend's name." Eliana is blind. Yi Xiaobai says, "Don't insult Eliana. If you're a man, fight me." Yi Xiaobai knocks Adelian away. Adelian says, "Cousin, look at your boyfriend. He even hits his brother-in-law." Yi Xiaobai says, "I've never heard of Adelian Mikier having cousins here." "You're liars." Adelian says, "We've been at the academy for 2 years. I often write to Eliana. She knows me." A sound emerges from Adelian's bag. "Often writes letters? We need to talk." Adelian tries to defend himself, but it's too late. The ground shakes. Numerous arms grab Yi Xiaobai. Oscar tries to save Yi Xiaobai, but he has to dodge the attack. The bandits try to capture Yi Xiaobai, but they can't get close. Adelian attacks, but Yi Xiaobai is grabbed. Eliana's cousin says, their target is the brother-in-law. If that mysterious force takes him, he's doomed. Adelian feels despair. He's kicked. Oscar feels guilty. Miao Miao is weakened without Yi Xiaobai's protection. A large explosion occurs. Yi Xiaobai appears with a man. "I'm full. I'm slow." He asks the man, "Why did you try to capture me?" The man says, "Lu Xinya's orders. She wants to meet you." Yi Xiaobai thinks he heard the name before. Adelian grabs Yi Xiaobai. "You dare interfere." Yi Xiaobai doesn't know Lu Xinya. Lu Xinya is the student council president, leader of the F, and a princess of the August Empire. She's very popular, even the elders fear her. Yi Xiaobai says he didn't provoke her. He only saw her briefly. Adelian says, "For my sister's happiness, he'll deal with this female demon." Yi Xiaobai asks what the F is. His cousin explains that Fan's 3 strongest factions are Lu Xinya's Pao Miao Yundu, Ling Fengdian, and their rivals, Xinjiang Tian. The chubby boy asks why F kills new students. Oscar says many new students died at F's hands. That's why he attacked Yi Xiaobai. Adelian says it's probably a powerful group's doing. Yi Xiaobai decides to go to the gathering point. Oscar sees a threat. People surround Yi Xiaobai. It's Lu Xinya's spies. They control many people. Yi Xiaobai says, "It's fine. I'll let them come." Adelian is worried. What's he planning? Yi Xiaobai glides across the ground. A blinding light flashes. The island splits in 2. People think it's an earthquake. The dust settles. Oscar stares at the ground. Is this humanly possible? The attackers recover. They were paralyzed by fear. Yi Xiaobai asks, "Who dares to come forward?" Everyone cowers. Adelian says, "Shouldn't you collect their points? That's a lot of money." Yi Xiaobai is unconcerned with money. The ground shakes. Everyone falls into the sea. Yi Xiaobai says, "Sorry, I didn't expect this." Everyone's points go to Yi Xiaobai. Yi Xiaobai thinks he killed them. Adelian explains they didn't die. Leaving means forfeiting points. Yi Xiaobai hopes Lu Xinya won't bother him again. Someone sees this from above. The bandit leader is a sword god, worthy of Lu Xinya's attention. He reports to Lu Xinya. Yi Xiaobai notices him. The chubby boy asks, "What are you looking at?" Yi Xiaobai says, "A naked pervert." Everyone looks up, but sees nothing. Adelian asks, "What kind of swordsmanship do you practice?" Yi Xiaobai is clueless about swordsmanship. Eliana explains, swordsmanship is a cultivation method. You need swordsmanship to improve. Yi Xiaobai is shocked. There's so much to learn. Adelian demonstrates swordsmanship. He doesn't seem to be exerting himself. He says, "This is the simplest move. No pressure." Yi Xiaobai says, "So random movements are swordsmanship." Adelian wants to fight Yi Xiaobai, but Yi Xiaobai ignores him. Yi Xiaobai attacks the mountain. He destroys the mountain. Adelian stares in disbelief. "Why are you destroying yourself?" The bandits praise him. "Incredible." Yining Shuang scolds, "Don't be reckless." Yi Xiaobai apologizes. Adelian wonders if Yi Xiaobai is cheating. Yi Xiaobai says, I just infused power. Is that cheating? They ask about Yi Xiaobai's power. Yi Xiaobai tries it out. Yi Ningshuang tries to stop him. He strikes. He levels the mountain. Everyone is thrown far away. The dust settles. Adelian's cousin is missing. Yi Xiaobai sees his footprint. I didn't use my sword. I just stepped. A powerful energy surge occurs, miles away. Adelian's cousins help him escape. Yi Xiaobai appears above them. Adelian has a bad feeling. Don't struggle. Just break free. A voice shouts, no one is leaving. A sword is aimed at Yi Xiaobai. The sword is blocked, but Yi Xiaobai uses 2 fingers to easily block the sword. He says, you want to cut your brother in two. Adelian's cousin is stunned. Yi Xiaobai shatters the sword. Yi Xiaobai says, Adelian's cousin, don't kill without asking. The scene pauses. Adelian's cousin explains she meant Eliana's cousin. Adelian understands. He introduces himself. Ailuasi Miki, Eliana's cousin. His cousin says, don't change Eliana's name. He's not an outsider. Yi Xiaobai says Eliana is at the Chamber of Commerce. The situation is resolved. They can go find her. Adelian's cousin says, I agree to the marriage. Let's get married tonight. Adelian asks why he's alone. His cousin explains Xinjiang Tian blocked him, so he came for help. His cousin says the academy forbids infighting. The blame was shifted to the newcomers. Adelian says, they've been targeting us for years. I can't take it anymore. I'll fight them. Adelian asks Yi Xiaobai for help. Will you join us? Join Ling Fengdian. I'll give you a high position. Yi Xiaobai refuses. Everyone is shocked. Yi Xiaobai says, Ling Fengdian is a bad name. Ling Fengdian is changed to Yi Dian. They urge him to change the name. He'll be ridiculed. Adelian agrees. The name is terrible. Yi Xiaobai says, I know you don't like it. I'll compensate you. Adelian is moved. Yi Xiaobai makes Adelian the chief successor. If I'm gone, you'll take my place. I appoint you as the little king of Yi Dian. Xinjiang Tian surrounds Yi Dian. As Xinjiang Tian's leader is about to attack, Adelian appears, blocking the attack. Adelian says, I admit you're stronger, but Yi Dian won't be bullied. The leader announces Adelian as the new leader. Adelian announces Yi Dian's new name. His subordinates think they are expanding into entertainment. I'm stepping down. The new leader is Yi Xiaobai. Eliana's cousin is slightly annoyed that Yi Xiaobai is still eating. The Xinjiang Tian leader attacks Oscar. Oscar says, you're wrong. Yi Xiaobai says, let me finish eating first. The Xinjiang Tian leader pats Yi Xiaobai on the shoulder. Kid, go home. It's dangerous. Everyone is amazed. This is his peak moment. The Xinjiang Tian leader orders a retreat. He tells Adelian, I considered you a rival, but Yi Dian isn't the same. You don't need cannon fodder anymore. I'll protect Yi Dian. You can live happily. Adelian tries to explain. The Xinjiang Tian leader hugs him. Don't explain. Our youthful rivalry was fun, but it's over. They understand why Xinjiang Tian targeted them. This dazzling scene amazes everyone. Another force arrives. Would clean up the mess. Since you're done, I'll handle it. The Xinjiang Tian leader protects Adelian. I'll handle anything. From now on, no one messes with Yi Dian. He embraces Adelian. Everyone praises them. The man says, enough talk. Let's do it formally. True strength is shown only when it's needed. From today, only you are the strongest in band. That is our decision. The chubby boy laughs, a bunch of idiots challenging the 2 strongest in F. Yi Xiaobai says, don't underestimate them. The 3 we fought were also spies. Seeing the bald man's speed, Xinjiang Tian's leader blocks Adelian. A fierce clash occurs. You were hiding your strength before. Don't call me a sidekick. The Xinjiang Tian leader is powerful. He badly injures the bald man. Even if you didn't hide your strength, you're still a sidekick. The bald man laughs. Everyone is confused. Why is the leader so happy about being beaten? The bald man takes out a red and white capsule. Those punks are as foul-mouthed as you. I'll send them to hell. The Xinjiang Tian leader realizes his brothers were killed by the bald man. The bald man swallows the capsule. His body expands, emitting evil energy. Everyone is shocked. Is this a scion? The bald man's body grows enormous. He admits to killing Ling Fengdian's men. The Xinjiang Tian leader attacks, but his sword bounces off the bald man's body. Everyone is shocked. The bald man is unharmed. He's enhanced. Yi Xiaobai says, see. He used something from the realm of the forest. Miao Miao knows it's a capsule, but how did he get it? Yi Xiaobai says, let's wait. Their goal isn't just killing students. The Xinjiang Tian leader drops his weapon. He punches the bald man furiously. His hands are bloody. The bald man says, "You can't win. You can't beat steel." The Xinjiang Tian leader is enraged. He unleashes his final attack. A fierce clash ensues. The Xinjiang Tian leader's shoulder is broken. The bald man is unfazed. He sends the Xinjiang Tian leader flying. Everyone is horrified. The situation is precarious. As the two sides are about to clash, a sword flies through the air. Yi Xiaobai says, "Before you fight, listen to me." Adelian says, "It's our personal feud. Don't interfere." Yi Xiaobai turns to leave. Adelian hugs Yi Xiaobai. "You're the leader of Yi Dian now. You should take charge." The bald man shouts, "Kid, where did you come from? New students should be humble." Yi Xiaobai asks, "Why fight? Let's talk." The bald man laughs. "You're naive. What's your goal? To kill us." The bald man shakes his head. "We've planned for years. This isn't about you. Our goal is to kill the F elders, especially that old geezer, Jian Shang." Yi Xiaobai's eyes turn red. "Who are you targeting?" Yi Xiaobai kicks the bald man. The kick shatters the bald man's body. Yi Xiaobai asks about Jian Shang. The bald man can't speak. His energy dissipates. Oscar protects Yi Xiaobai. He sends the bald man flying. The situation changes. The bald man on the ground shouts, "Brothers, unleash your power." Miao Miao hears Saint Master and is startled. All the bald men act like they took stimulants. They put capsules in their mouths. They turn black. Oscar struggles against the enhanced bald men. He's badly injured. The chubby boy is also overwhelmed. Adelian fights back, but only manages to defeat weaker opponents. He's sent flying by a stronger opponent. Why is this hairless kid so strong? These guys, with no hair, become stronger after taking the capsules. What's the point of my years of cultivation? I'm just a supporting character. Yi Xiaobai says, "It's not unfair. They sacrificed their lives for power. They'll collapse soon. They can only hold on for a few minutes." The bald man says, "You punks wanna buy us a few minutes? You'll all die. You threaten us, but now we're fighting together. What do you say?" Yi Xiaobai smiles. "I'm a sword god. It doesn't matter." He easily defeats the bald men. "I didn't want to kill, but it's better to end it quickly." The bald men are shocked. They fall to the ground, defeated. Yi Xiaobai laughs. The battle is over. The bald men scream, "Jian Shang." Adelian looks at the bald men. Adelian thinks it's over, but greater danger is approaching. Yi Xiaobai senses familiar energy. Yi Ning Shuang appears. A figure emerges from the darkness. "I wanted to watch, but I was discovered. Do you want to fight again?" Adelian recognizes Yi Ning Shuang. She's Yi Xiaobai's protector. Adelian wants to touch Yi Ning Shuang. A figure appears behind Yi Ning Shuang. Yi Ning Shuang says, "No spirit beings here." "It's you." The man laughs. The island is full of strong young bodies. A breeding ground for the Saint Master. Yi Xiaobai says firmly, "We won't let you succeed." The Saint Master releases green smoke. "Let's see." Feel the Saint Master's power. The green smoke envelopes the people. The bodies change. Even the dead bald men open their eyes. The cousins are terrified. Zombies. The dead are resurrected. The man laughs. In the face of the Saint Master's magic, there is only fear. Yi Xiaobai kicks him away. Everyone is shocked. The Saint Master is surprised. He knows about the zombies. He's so calm. Yi Xiaobai says, "No more tricks. Let's fight." The Saint Master laughs. "Naive. Resurrecting corpses is useless. You're too naive." Yi Xiaobai looks behind him. The green smoke turns into vines, possessing the people. Adelian is possessed. People warn, "Don't touch. You'll become a zombie." The Saint Master laughs. "You're not that strong. You'll see what you do now." He prepares another attack. Yi Xiaobai uses a new technique. Yi Ning Shuang is taken aback by the unexpected technique. Yi Xiaobai's energy wave disperses the green smoke. The Saint Master is shocked. Yi Xiaobai says, "I don't only use swords." The Saint Master is enraged. He prepares his ultimate move. Yi Ning Shuang watches Yi Xiaobai's energy forming around him. Yi Xiaobai says, "Think the same move will work again." The Saint Master disbelieves him. "Shout for help." Yi Ning Shuang is shocked. Yi Xiaobai says, "I don't need countermeasures. I'm lazy." Yi Xiaobai unleashes a sword attack. The Saint Master stops his magic formation. Such a unique move. A shoe is very close to his head. The Saint Master is kicked. Yi Xiaobai spared him. Yi Ning Shuang is proud of Yi Xiaobai's growth. A loud bang occurs beside Yi Xiaobai. It's Ling Xiao. He senses the realm of the forest's energy and came here, but doesn't see the Saint Master. He asks about the Saint Master. Yi Xiaobai says, he left. You need him too. Ling Xiao says his master, the judge of the Bright Temple, disappeared after entering the realm of the forest. He needs to find him. A man says, he's dead. Ling Xiao is furious. Don't insult me. 4 men appear with swords. They clash with Ling Xiao. Ling Xiao realizes their sword techniques are identical. The man says, it's the same as yours. Of course. I taught you. Ling Xiao is shocked. His master explains, I haven't made progress in a long time. Even a small step is difficult at this level. Yi Xiaobai says, it's not that hard. The Saint Master says, I was excluded from the sacred meeting because I wasn't strong enough. If I fail, the Bright Temple will have no future. Yi Xiaobai asks why sword saints are so weak. Oscar explains that sword saints are. Suddenly a wave of water appeared out of nowhere above the fire and torches, then it unceremoniously poured down on the fires and torches. The fires and torches were all extinguished. Who did this? Everyone be careful, it's pitch black, we can't see anything. Quickly relight the torches, someone is sabotaging us, get up everyone. Why did all the torches suddenly go out? Go, I stepped on something. There's blood, everyone don't panic. Quickly relight the torches, damn it, where did this water come from? We have surrounded the entire E-tribe camp, you can't escape, kill the E-tribe, kill those E-bastards, Lu Bao has been killed. By me the E-tribe. Someone is about to be finished. Yes, the voice came from inside. The second generation Yangs have infiltrated, be careful everyone around you. Might be a second generation Yang. Suddenly a bunch of water spheres hung in the air. This E-tribesman turned around and killed his companion. Secretly second generation Yang, you think I don't know it's you behind this water sphere. Is your trick 12 water spheres? Everyone be careful. You might have second generation Yangs behind you. You are the second generation Yang, right? I thought you were strange. Kill yourself, don't think that. Just because it's dark I can't recognize you. Tonight is a chaotic battle in the dark. It's easy for soldiers to injure their own people in a highly tense situation. This time the camp is going to suffer. A good plan: control the water spheres near the E-tribesmen, make them think there are troops nearby. We are disguised. The plan is to make them kill each other. Yes, tonight we must weaken Lu Bao. Prepare yourselves. It's time. Because of the time constraint we can't do much, only simple dishes like lu lang meat and man-eating fish. Thanks for your hard work. It's a great luxury to be able to taste some wine in this situation. Then the new leader just raised his glass and drank. Suddenly a sense of oppression washed over the new leader. This ancient wine is strong. Drink slowly. That's right. Then Lu Bao was completely awakened. What's going on? Why is it so noisy? What happened? This is Lu Bao's performance. A scene of chaos. The entire camp is in chaos. There are soldiers fighting everywhere. Where is the Han army? It's completely my own soldiers. What's wrong with you? Stop it immediately. I am the left Xianwan. Lu Bao, are you rebelling? Left Xianwan, sir. Glowing magic eyes. You are left Xianwan, sir. You're not dead. Give me. Stop it immediately. Lu Bao sent out purple flames from his hands, lighting all the fires in the camp at the same time. Then a stream of water appeared out of nowhere above the fires. Finally it unceremoniously poured down on the fires. Unfortunately, the fires didn't go out. No way. The flames Lu Bao created can't be extinguished by ordinary water. It's fine. This loss is enough for them. Let's go back, sir. We've suffered heavy losses. Our warhorses have also been lost in the chaos, sir. What should we do now? Damn the Han people, they actually ruined my great opportunity. But wait a minute, this is Lu Bao's reaction. Looking towards Xianhuang village, drinking wine and toasting. Lu Bao, this is a provocation. A group of cowards who harmed my people. They are still boasting on the city walls. What kind of heroes are you? You only know how to use conspiracies. You are all cowards who dare not show their faces. The reason why mankind can create brilliant civilization is because of wisdom. I used wisdom and strategy to defeat you. What's there to say about it, you E-tribe? People eat people. You are nothing more than a group of beasts in human skin. I used any method and you have no right to make any accusations. You have smooth tongues. Who is the leader of your Xianhuang village? Come out and face me. I am Xianhuang village's leader, Yi Tianqing. You are Yi Tianqing. Good. Let's see what you're capable of. Yi Tianqing, dare you sign this life and death agreement? Leave me a record to die bravely, preferring death to dishonor. Today I, Lu Bao, will use everything to exchange for a battle with Yi Tianqing. The life and death pact is absorbing the corpses of the E-tribe. There must be something strange about it, master. That life and death pact cannot be accepted. No, a son of a wealthy family does not sit in a dangerous place. A gentleman does not stand under a dangerous wall. Master cannot agree. Then the life and death pact should be a treasure. The E-tribe's leader's name is written on it. This battle I cannot avoid, master. How will you? Yi Tianqing, you dare to fight? I'm not afraid. Since you want to die, I'll grant you your wish to avenge my compatriots who were killed by you. I want to tear you apart piece by piece. Your flesh is the most delicious. The taste is unparalleled. Damn it. Too arrogant. After killing you, I will destroy the village on your ancestral land. I will build my E-tribe empire. Master, Lu Bao is coming with malicious intent. You must be careful. Yes, looking at his appearance it does seem to be quite difficult. Yes, I understand. Then Lu Bao seemed to have cultivated some powerful evil skill. I personally saw my fellow female compatriots enter Lu Bao's camp. Then Become a group of obedient slaves, don't worry. I have my own way. Suddenly the sky flashed and thundered, following that a terrifying altar appeared in the void. On the altar there were 2 long swords written respectively with a couplet: if you have no enmity, do not enter. It's a pair of bone swords. Lord Lu Bao, when I fight Yi Tianqing, you must be prepared for them to ambush us. Yes, great king, you yourself must be careful. Do not be careless, don't worry. I will definitely deal with him. When he reappeared, he was already on that huge altar. Don't worry, Yi Tianqing, I won't kill you immediately. Before you die, I will torture you to your heart's content. Now that you're on the altar, don't waste any words, just let's decide on the altar with ice and fire. His battle spear unceremoniously struck towards Lu Bao. Lu Bao's reaction speed was surprisingly fast. His curved blade unexpectedly managed to break the battle spear. This Lu Bao actually possesses such profound skill. His cultivation is not below mine. Shanhai Jing, second level master. Is Yi Tianqing going to be alright? Master's cultivation has always been mysterious. No one knows what level he has reached, but this Lu Bao's cultivation seems to be on par with master's. This is not good. Let's see. Lu Bao's attack in an instant. Let you taste my powerful move. Instantly a strange force entered his body. But immediately a dragon roar sounded in his body, shattering all illusions, completely dispelled. Yi Tianqing took a few steps back. Who this Lu Bao's Xinqi could actually affect his mind. Fortunately the resistance Xinqi within his body could overcome this illusion. Damn it, it's ineffective. It seems that his cultivation is indeed not below mine, but I cannot lose. No one can receive my move. Let's die. A blood demon's move. Instantly a blood-red shockwave. How domineering a move this has already reached the level of a single move. Sui Yu Ma Fei Bai Yu Wu Xia Yao Zhou. In an instant 9 battle spears appeared simultaneously, bombarding. Lu Bao saw that 2 giant spears suddenly appeared in front of him. He felt a little apprehensive, but Lu Bao also has his own trump card. He shouted, Ming Xiao magic armor. Suddenly a nearly pitch-black magic armor covered his entire body. The 2 black and white giant spears struck towards Lu Bao with a snap. The spears instantly, even the yin-yang scissors, could not break through. This magic armor has such powerful defensive capabilities. It forced me to use Shanhai Jing second level. Yi Tianqing, you are indeed extraordinary. Since it's like this, I will use the Shanhai Jing second level to defeat you. Absolutely must. I will send you to hell immediately. Unexpectedly you could actually cultivate to Shanhai Jing second level, but why do you think only you have reached Shanhai Jing second level? Why can my attacks be neutralized? Because I have a compassionate heart. Every cultivator's cultivation achievement is related to his state of mind. Even if we both cultivate to Shanhai Jing second level, that is your limit, but I can comprehend. What's beyond that I can't accept it. Lu Bao let out a roar of rage. Instantly countless blood-colored spears surrounded him on the altar. Only a pool of blood remained. No, it's finally over. His magic armor is truly terrifying. If it wasn't for my cultivation of Yin Wei and Yang Wei, I might not have one. But how do I leave here? Suddenly Yi Tianqing arrived at the Sea of Blood. Instantly the Life and Death Pact emerged. This is the Life and Death Pact. Unexpectedly this Life and Death Pact has such a function to duel Yi Tianqing. All the spoils belong to the winner. Not only Lu Bao's treasures but also his cultivation will be transferred to me. No wonder Lu Bao let out such a desperate roar. Lu Bao, you are my lucky star. This battle is really amazing. This feeling is really amazing. Jinqi is constantly flowing into my body. The cultivation of Yin Wei and Yang Wei is completed. Just now a beam of light went into Yi Tianxing's mind. This is the Ming Xiao magic armor. How domineering this Life and Death Pact could actually deprive even Lu Bao's life energy within the body, but this life energy transfer does not transfer the owner's blood energy. Instead it can merge with the new owner. With this armor my defense has greatly improved. Really, I'm lucky. Yi Tianqing once again returned to the altar of life and death. In an instant another wave of huge amounts of blood and essence like boiling water poured into Yi Tianxing's body. What's this? Lu Bao's skill and cultivation haven't merged into my body yet. How could there be such a vast amount of blood and essence? Could it be that this essence doesn't come from Lu Yi tribal soldiers' flesh and blood? This life essence can be directly integrated into the flesh, but this is too huge. Even the life aperture is full. Although increasing essence is a good thing, it can't be allowed to grow unchecked, otherwise my body can't handle it either. Besides the essence, there seems to be something else. This Dantian seems to be very eager for life essence. The essence integrated into the body also allowed the Dantian to give birth to a new, and this newly born map seems to be able to emit spiritual energy. The spiritual Dantian is completely different from the slow and heavy map before, consuming excess life essence while upgrading the Dantian. It's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Who? Master, you're back. Master Yi Tianqing, are you alright? Wenji, don't worry, I'm fine. There's no problem, Master. You've returned safely. Does that mean Lu Bao? That's right, Lu Bao is dead. We won this battle. That's great. Master, no way. Left Xianwang Sir. Yi Tianqing, you have destroyed the hope of my Yi tribe. You will pay for the blood feud of my Yi tribe. Then he took out an item and put it on his head. Instantly this shaman flew up. What's that on his head? It can actually make people fly. It looks like another treasure. It's actually bamboo green. This person actually has this kind of treasure. Interesting. Battle bow. A golden steel arrow was placed on the bow. Then pull it back. Whoosh, the arrow flew out like a shooting star. It had already shot towards shaman. Flying in midair, the arrow pierced his body. Shaman let out a scream, then quickly fled with the bamboo green bat. He still got away. He was hit by my arrow and there's blood on him. With the ominous omen flying in the sky, he Must not be easy to deal with. It's over. Left Xianhuang is dead. Shaman abandoned us too. We're finished. Run the Han. People will not let us go. These people have lost their fighting spirit. Master, what are you going to do with them? These people are beasts. They actually eat humans. It's best to just kill them. Yang Jiangjun, gather the soldiers and kill the tribe. A group of defeated soldiers are nothing to worry about. Leave it to me. To capture and kill them. Yang Jiangjun, Yin Ping, and Yin Ding have been waiting below for a long time. Good, tell the soldiers to gather at the gate. I'll be right there. Charge with me. Follow me to kill the tribe. Thousands of people couldn't resist at all. Even if they resisted, it had no effect. In an instant they were all killed. Yang Jiangjun, please clean up the battlefield. Gather the people's weapons and supplies, and organize them well. Go back and have a meeting. Back in the mansion, Tianqing approached the spoils and waved his hand. Instantly all the spoils appeared in front of him. These are all items transferred from Lu Bao after his death. It seems these two should be the skills Lu Bao used in the duel of life and death. They are Hong Yung Tian Mo 2 and Inu Mo Dao, but this last book I don't remember seeing Lu Bao use it. The cover looks a bit like a magic skill. I don't know what kind of treasure it is. Strange, why can't I turn past the first pages? There another requirement to open it. If there is a chance you can find the answer in it. You can only imagine 9 times in 10,000 years. 9 people can comprehend it. After that there will be no more miracles. You can only open it again after 10,000 years. There are only 9 chances. Each one is invaluable. This is more precious than any skill. This special treasure must be kept well. Maybe it will be useful someday. But what's as strange as the observer is this ancient mirror. It doesn't reflect the image of the reflected scene. Tong Ling Bao Jing. You can explore the surrounding environment at will and display it in the mirror, but you can't directly display the location. You can only detect the aura and the direction of the aura. No small miracle, a rare treasure. Great, it can actually detect the direction of the aura. I've always wanted to create money using aura. Now my plan can finally be realized. If Xianhuang village could use currency, it would be a great improvement in its system and civilization. Shouldn't we go to Xianhuang village to see my father now, to see if there's any iron that can be used? Be careful. How to be careful? What happened? What's the matter? The tribe spoils have been distributed to the villagers. I wanted to ask if you have any other arrangements. That's fine, you came just in time. Come with me to the area around the village. Master, why are we going out of the village? To look for iron ore in Xianhuang village. Everyone, there is also iron ore. You'll know later. This treasure can actually show the scene below directly. How amazing, but there's nothing here except dirt and stones. Xiao Zhang, there are traces of iron ore near the village. Well, go to the valley entrance to have a look. Yes. So, as they walked and explored, they talked. Suddenly a vein appeared in the Tong Ling Bao Jing. Found it. That's iron ore. Great, master, I'll dig some for you right away. I'll go with you. I have some tools for storing Jinchi It'll be much easier to dig after Tianqing and Xiaojing took the tools. They went to the foot of the mountain where the vein was detected and began digging just like that. They worked from morning till night in the process. They dug up where this iron ore is really pure. It seems to be of high quality. Yes, master, but this ore doesn't seem like much is there anymore elsewhere. Quickly notify Yin Ping to bring a team of soldiers to see if they can dig out more, or then ask Huang Lao and the appraiser from Wan Bao Dian to come over. Yes, he'll do it right away. Although the amount of iron ore seems small, this kind of purity is rare. Xianhuang village is truly a blessed land. After all, this kind of treasure that can rapidly increase a cultivator's cultivation. Who knows if someone will be tempted to steal it. Master, I heard you found iron ore. That's right, although the amount is small, but using this iron ore to make Xianhuang village's own money should be enough. I called you here this time to hear your opinions on this. Is that so? According to my instructions, cordon off this area. No one is allowed to approach it without permission. Understood, master. Making money actually consumes a lot of ore. I think it's best to make money that won't wear out or be destroyed. Otherwise, as our village expands, the demand and circulation loss will be too high, and the amount of ore will probably not be enough. Not bad. If we can make indestructible currency, it would be a permanent solution. I see that the purity of these iron ores is very high. Maybe it will work. Yin Ping, have the soldiers dig out more iron ore. I'll try the effect of making coins. Yes, master. At that moment a black iron ore appeared in front of him. Pour Jinchi into it. Then from the mouth of the treasure a round coin was spat out. Naturally this coin looks good, but if you rub it with your hand a few times it will wear out. The loss is too great. Wait a minute, I remember hearing the physics teacher say that the hardness of pure metal is far inferior to that of alloys. Could it be that the purity of this iron ore is too high, resulting in low hardness? If we add things like yuanli beads and beast bones, maybe we can increase the hardness of the coins and wear resistance. Let me try. Tianqing took out black iron ore, beast bones, and yuanli beads respectively and tried throwing them into the treasure. Ding ding ding. This time the refining time was much longer than before, at least 10 times longer. Who knows how long it took before the treasure spat out a gold coin. This time the coin that came out was actually gold. It also had the unique aura of the yuanli beads. How unique! 1 yuanli bead can help create 100 coins. With the number of yuanli beads on me, it's enough to support Xianhuang villages currency needs. Wait a minute, how come there's a purple gold coin? Could this one be the mother coin? Never mind, let me drip a drop of blood on it first. Let's see what happens. Whoosh, this drop of blood immediately emitted light. It really is the mother coin. Unexpectedly fusing beast bones and yuanli beads actually created The mother coin. I wonder how the hardness of this batch of coins is. Can it withstand long-term circulation without wear and tear? Tianqing once again used the gold coin to rub it hard. Great. Even with such strong force the coin didn't show any signs of damage. Past this perfect coin needs a good name. There's the word eternal on this coin. Coincidentally, this coin is wear resistant and indestructible. It can also be called eternal. Let's call it eternal coin. Take the mother coin and show it to Huang Lao and the others to hear their opinions. What a good coin, what a good coin. This eternal coin is not only beautiful in shape, wear resistant and indestructible. The yuanli beads inside can also increase the cultivation of the user. It's perfect. Once this coin is released, it will definitely conquer the world. I agree too. This kind of currency, even I want to collect a few. Since that's the case, after mass production of the coins we will officially use eternal coin as currency. Master's idea is brilliant. Huang Lao, now that Xianhuang village is initially stable, I plan to start building its reputation. Master plans to start with reputation and with the world as the stage. I plan to reclaim wasteland and expand the army to strengthen the village's strength. Not bad. We should take measures and plan it out. Then you can post a notice in the village. Oh, there's a new announcement. Let's go and see. It says that the village chief is going to cultivate the land. That's great. I can finally eat rice and steamed buns again. I want to participate in reclaiming the wasteland now that I'm a cultivator. It's just that the notice says that if you join the army you will get 3 eternal coins every month. But what is eternal coin? I heard the village chief say he's going to create currency. Maybe this eternal coin. Is that currency anyway? I'm going to join the army. I've always admired the bravery of soldiers. There's even money for being a soldier. I want to join the army. Aim for the bright moon. Aim for the bright moon. Everyone wants to join the Xianhuang village established by Yi Tianqing. The village is becoming more and more prosperous. Not long after, Yan Ping set up a table and began recruiting soldiers in front of the military camp, and there were already people taking a large group of refugees to the wasteland to start reclaiming it. People who had awakened the water controlling ability also went over. After opening up a piece of land they immediately used their water controlling ability to appear above the land and turn into rain to nourish the land in the vicinity of the people reclaiming the wasteland. Yen Ding was also leading a group of soldiers to patrol, preventing beasts from suddenly rushing out and attacking the people reclaiming the wasteland. Everything was proceeding in an orderly manner. Housekeeper, master, the things you wanted I brought them. Mr. Hu, master, has been waiting for you for a long time. Don't bother, you're here. Yes master, these tools are all made according to your requirements. See if they're all right. They are a brush made from the hair of the golden hair rat king, as well as high quality beast bones and a spiritual blood inkwell made from Aura. The Tiangong sect also made a few spare ones. I'll bring them over later. No need, one set is enough. It's really hard work for the Tiangong sect's brothers. Master, don't mention it. Master gave us craftsmen a place to live and use our talents. We're all grateful for your kindness. Haha. Let's not flatter each other. The village is still under construction. Let's all work together to do more practical things. Yes master, with a brush that can draw talismans, the heavenly cards can finally be made. I hope everything goes smoothly. The book said before that talismans can influence each other. If the talismans conflict they might fail, so the cultivator must use their own jinchi to control the talismans to achieve balance. This is my first attempt. I don't know if it will succeed. Let's draw a communication talisman and try it out. With a flick of the wrist, he immediately started drawing the runes of the communication talisman on the gold card. A stream of ancient spiritual energy naturally gathered towards the runes on the gold card. With a flash of light, the entire rune was completely embedded in the gold card. The communication talisman is successful. Next is the shadow talisman. With a flick of the wrist, he immediately started drawing the runes of the shadow talisman on the gold card. A stream of ancient spiritual energy naturally gathered towards the runes on the gold card. Cracked. The runes completely collapsed, and even the gold card had small cracks. The light dimmed. Sure enough, it wasn't that simple. My control over the talismans is still not enough to balance them. I wonder if gradually changing the amount of jinchi used to draw the talismans will help. Just now, the jinchi used to draw the 2 talismans was about the same. Now, gradually increase the jinchi used first. Use the least amount of jinchi to draw the communication talisman, then increase the jinchi to draw the next shadow talisman, then the parent-child talisman, and finally the invisibility talisman. Whoosh, a mysterious light flashed on the gold card, and then the entire gold card seemed to have a strange connection with a mysterious place. Great, the first heavenly card is complete. Next, let Xinghai try if she can connect the heavenly card to the star network. Without hesitation, he appeared in the Chilut pool space. Can the heavenly card I made connect to the star network? Father, this heavenly card can be sensed by the star network, but there is no information on the card, so temporarily we can't know the monitoring effect yet. It doesn't matter, as long as it can be sensed, it's fine. We can fill in the villagers' information later. I think as long as we add identity information. The star network can be used as Xianhuang village's access control system. With your words, I'm relieved. I'll go back and improve this heavenly card. Then he left without hesitation. When he returned to reality, a light flashed in his hand, and the universal printer he bought from Jiaqingxing appeared in front of him. Put the finished heavenly card into the printer's strange rectangular crystal-like opening, and it made a sound like an old card. Jiaqingxing Wouldn't be selling fakes, would he? Item heavenly card. The materials needed are ancient essence and runes. It can actually analyze the item and the materials needed, it seems. My previous worries were unnecessary. Next, according to the requirements, add the written gold card and it should be fine now with a flick of the wrist. After starting the printer, a dazzling light shone ding 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 in just a few breaths. Gold cards appeared so fast they're all printed. This is much faster than handwriting. Good. Next, we just need to collect and record everyone's information. One day later in the population registration office, many villagers had lined up to enter. Your name is Li Daifu, years old, used to have a wife, now separated and whereabouts unknown, occupation farmer, good at growing various vegetables and plants. Is this information correct? Yes, it is correct. Okay, then I'll make a heavenly card for you. Okay. Thank you for your hard work. After finishing this, the gold card automatically popped out from the card maker Li Daifu. Finally, you can complete the identity verification on the first drop of blood draw. Your heavenly card. I wish I had a heavenly card too, that way I could. So you can do this. Do you still need to bleed? I'm afraid of pain. Can I go back and use the nosebleed I had when I was a kid? This heavenly card is amazing. I can feel it generating a new magnetic force. This is like the ID cards we use, but it's more technological than an ID card. ID card, never heard of it. I think this thing is very similar to. Suddenly, a melody came from the courtyard. Someone's playing music in the courtyard. It's Miss Wenji. Only a beautiful and gentle figure appeared in sight in the courtyard under the sunlight. She looked very elegant and ethereal. This figure belonged to Wenji. And in front of her was obviously a guqin, and a good guqin at that. Her hands moved gracefully, and the sound of the guqin flowed like water rippling in the courtyard. What a beautiful piece of high mountain flowing water. I didn't expect Wenji to be so talented. It really gives me a feeling of being in a high mountain with flowing water. Sorry to interrupt you, Tianqing. Wenji apologized. Play the music. What's next? Suddenly, a musical note transformed into a stream of light, instantly entering Wenji's body, and disappeared. This musical note, why could it be that Wenji awakened the divine ability of life aperture? Master, you're amazing. Wenji's awakened life aperture is the heavenly sound, and this guqin has always been in my body. It's just that besides playing music, it doesn't seem to have any other use. Every cultivator's awakened life aperture is indeed different, but I think Wenji's life aperture is more than just that. Master, what do you mean? Just now when I was listening to you play the guqin, I could feel that the sound waves actually had a weak impact. So I think that when this guqin is played, it might produce the divine ability of sound waves. It depends on how talented the guqin player is. Maybe it has powerful destructive power. Really, Master, if this guqin is really that powerful, then I can also protect the village with you. Wenji, everyone has their own value. It's not always about protecting the village with force, but wouldn't it be better to be able to fight alongside everyone? I didn't expect Wenji to also want to protect Xianhuang village. I must help you. Then Tianqing took out a jade bottle. What is this? This is the heavenly pill. It's a precious treasure obtained after fighting Lu Bao. Taking one pill every day can accumulate jinqi and improve cultivation. It will definitely be helpful for you to cultivate the divine ability of heavenly sound. This is a treasure that Tianqing risked his life to obtain. Why would he give me such a valuable gift? Master, you've given me such a precious gift. Wenji doesn't know how to repay you. Wenji, to be honest, I wanted to get to know you from the first time I saw you. It's just that I haven't found the opportunity. Master, what are you talking about? Master, the people from Tiangong sect said that the newly refined sword has excellent power, and wanted to show you. Really, could it be that Tiangong sect has invented another? Let's go and have a look. Master, I came here this time to show you this treasure, the soul awakening lamp. What's so special about this lamp? It looks like there's just a white crystal on top of the lamp. There's nothing special about it, right? Ha ha ha. Everyone, look closely at this seemingly ordinary soul awakening lamp. With a snap, the soul awakening lamp suddenly emitted a dazzling light. Amazing, it's all lit up. Yeah, this lamp isn't using a wick or flame. It lit up on its own. Master, we dug up some ore outside the village, and we took some and found that the ore could actually gather and store sunlight after making it into a lamp. As long as you touch the light energy talisman, you can make the crystal ball glow. I didn't expect those ores to have such a function. Your Tiangong sect has really made a great contribution this time. I have to reward you. Master, this lamp is called the Soul Awakening Lamp. Is there any great value in it? With this Soul Awakening Lamp, our Xianhuang village is about to take a big step forward. This Soul Awakening Lamp can be controlled by talismans, simple and convenient. If we install tall street lamps throughout the village, then our Xianhuang village can become a city that never sleeps. We can work and entertain ourselves even after sunset. And if these street lamps are placed outside Xianhuang village, it can also deter beasts and reduce the threat to soldiers patrolling at night. It can also guide refugees from outside. More importantly, this lamp can absorb and store solar energy through light talismans without consuming oil or other natural resources. This is very beneficial for the development of our Xianhuang village. I see. Wenji understood. Master has considered this thoroughly. Hu Bing, you discovered the secret of the ore and also made the Soul Awakening Lamp. That's a great achievement. Can you go back and make a list of meritorious personnel for me? Master, speaking of meritorious personnel, this list was not invented by us. But by the Tiangong sect, what could it be that there are capable people in Xianhuang village that I haven't discovered yet? Of course. Who is this newcomer? He is my master. Lu Ban, be careful, there's only a little bit left. But it's the hardest part, didn't I tell you to be careful? That's your body. Now I have to put it back together again. No. Oh. We have a guest master. We're almost at my master's residence. Allow me to go and inform him first. There's a crane. Is that so? There's actually this kind of animal here. No, that's not a crane. It's made of wood. How amazing. But compared to this, I'm more interested in this person's other abilities. Half an hour ago, Master came out of Soul Awakening Pavilion. Master also invented this. This is the talisman sword. It actually fused the talismans into the sword. Good eye. If you use an ordinary person's strength and don't add any abilities to launch an attack, the power of this sword will be greatly reduced. Put a sword on the bowstring, then pull it back. Whoosh, the arrow flew out like a shooting star. It shot into the wooden target with such great power. Doesn't this mean that as long as there are enough talisman swords, my Xianhuang village can instantly have a long-range rocket army? No, the production capacity of the talisman swords is not a problem. I have the universal printer which can quickly copy swords. This talisman sword is definitely Xianhuang village's strongest weapon right now, and the ability to fuse talismans and weapons is exactly what Xianhuang village needs. This talent must be recruited. Lu, sure, I came to see you specifically. I knew that Master would be amazed by your design. You must not blame Tuer for meddling. The Tiangong sect can only be led by you. I knew it was this bastard Lu Tu who sold me out. Since I can't avoid it, bring them in. Lu, sure, this is my master, Lu Ban. Lu Ban, he is an inventor from the spring and autumn period. He is skilled in making weapons, siege weapons, measuring tools, and ladders. Small ones can facilitate people's work, and large ones can change the war situation of a country. Many of his inventions are still used in the SC century. He is also recognized as the ancestor of carpentry. Unexpectedly, the person in front of him is actually the ancestor of carpentry. Lu Ban, what good luck if we have this master to help us. The technology of our Xianhuang village will definitely take a leap forward. If we combine Lu Ban's mechanism techniques with our existing talismans, we might even be able to create a beast army for Xianhuang village. Such a great talent is crucial to Xianhuang village's strategic development. Lu, sure, they'll get straight to the point. I want to invite you to be the leader of Tiangong sect to help Xianhuang village invent weapons and be in charge of the village's tools and craftsmen. What do you think? What's wrong? Sorry, there was a malfunction. Lu, sure, if you have any concerns, you can raise them with Master. Yes, Lu, sure, I think Hu Bing also hopes that you will come out of retirement. That's why he asked Master to find you. If you and Lu Tu can help the village chief together, that would be a blessing for Xianhuang village. The village chief has extraordinary power and ambition. He really has the makings of a monarch. It's just that I'm determined. Don't try to persuade me anymore. Monarch's ambition, could it be that Lu, sure, is worried about this? Lu Ban lived in the spring and autumn period, a time of constant wars between states. With his great carpentry skills, Lu Ban was often forced by the lords to create weapons and killing machines. The endless wars displaced countless innocent people. Every time he saw the scene, Lu Ban was heartbroken. I hate myself for being a cruel executioner. Lu Ban is probably worried that the village chief has extraordinary strength and ambition to expand the village. If I help him, there will be endless wars. Lu, sure, now that the heavenly Tao has changed and monsters are rampant, I understand your desire to live peacefully in your old age, and the reason Yi Tianqing established Xianhuang village and saved his fellow humans from beasts was also for the safety of all mankind, and he wants to expand the village and reclaim territory. Not for imperial ambition. Lu, sure, I set up institutions in the village to recruit talented people, precisely so that we can have a safe place to live and give countless people who want a stable life like Lu, sure, a place to belong, a place to rely on. I will never invade other people's territory and enslave their people. I want to use Lu Shi's ability to develop mechanisms and use or in talismans to better protect the people of Xianhuang village, save the refugees outside, and resist those who invade our homeland. So, can you come out of retirement? Yi Tianqing, have we met before? Don't film anymore, it's killing me. Who's there? I agreed to your request. Isn't that enough? I didn't even realize it was a mannequin. Lu Shi. After finishing these, the gold card automatically pops out of the card-making machine. Li Dafu finally completes his identity verification on the gold card with his first drop of blood. It would be better if your Tianji card was made like this. Then can this be done? Do I still need to draw blood? I hate needles. I will faint when I see needles. Is it alright? The Tianji card has divine power. I can feel it generating a magnetic force. This is like our usual ID cards, but it is more technologically advanced than ID cards. ID card, I haven't heard of it. I feel that this thing is much better than. A melodious tune is heard in the courtyard. Someone is flirting in the courtyard. It is Wenji. Only to see a beautiful and gentle figure appearing in the courtyard. The figure under the moonlight gives a feeling of elegance. Wenji's figure is in the courtyard with a guqin. It is a good guqin. Her slender hands are flying across the strings. The sound of the guqin is graceful and elegant, like a mountain stream flowing. The water is stirred. The guqin music flows into Wenji's body. Wenji disappears. This guqin music. Why did the guqin music disappear? Did Wenji Awaken her life bridge divine power. The Guqin music has been in my body since I came to this world, but besides playing it seems it has no other use. Everyone awakens different life bridges, but I feel Wenji's life bridge is not so simple. The meaning is I felt the sound waves when you were playing the Guqin. Its sound waves have a weak impact, so I think when playing this Guqin you might produce a sound wave divine power if you study it carefully. Maybe the sound wave has powerful killing power. Really sir, if this Guqin is that powerful then I can also help you guard the village. Wenji, everyone has their own value. Not everyone uses force to defend the village, but if you can fight alongside everyone, isn't it better? I didn't expect Wenji to have the heart to defend Xianhuang village. I will help you. The man takes out a jade bottle. What's this? This is Tiangang Dan. It was obtained after fighting against Lu Bao. This Tiangang Dan is mild and can improve cultivation by taking 1 pill a day. It will greatly help you cultivate your sound divine power. This is a precious gift from sir. Why is he so good to me, sir? This precious gift. Wenji doesn't know how to repay you, sir. To tell you the truth, I wanted to have a relationship with you since the first time I saw you. This hasn't happened yet, sir. Don't say that. I want to establish a school in Xianhuang village. I want to be a teacher again. Okay. Just this, the leader of Tiangong Pavilion Hu Bing says there are wonderful treasures to give you. Oh, did Tiangong Pavilion invent something new? Let's go and have a look, sir. I came here to show you all the chilling lamp. This chilling lamp, what is special about this chilling lamp? It looks like there is a white crystal on the lamp. Nothing special, ha 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 ha. Everyone watch this Hu Bing white jade chilling lamp. With a snap the chilling lamp starts to emit a dazzling light. Amazing, all lit up. Yes, this lamp doesn't need a wick or flame. It lights up by itself, sir. We dug up somewhere outside the village. We took some and found that the ore can gather and store sunlight after making it into a lamp as long as you touch the light energy circuit. It can make the crystal ball glow. I didn't expect that the ore has such a use. You guys in Tiangong Pavilion have made a great contribution this time. I should praise you, sir. This lamp is wonderful. What is its great use? With this chilling lamp Xianhuang village will make great progress. This chilling lamp can be controlled with a circuit, simple and convenient. If we install tall lamps throughout the village, Xianhuang village can become a night village. People can work and play at night. Also, if these lamps are placed outside Xianhuang village, it can deter wild animals, reduce the threat to soldiers patrolling at night. More importantly, this lamp uses the sun to absorb and store energy. It doesn't consume oil or other natural resources. This is very beneficial to the development of Xianhuang village. That's right, Wenji understands, sir. You are thinking far ahead. Hu Bingyu in Tiangong Pavilion discovered the secret of the ore and also made the chilling lamp. Amazing. You go back and make. Can you make a list of the project for me, sir? The list is not made by us. Who is this new person? It is my apprentice. Lucia, be careful, that's your body. This has to be done again. No. Oh. There are guests coming, sir. Not far from here is my master's residence. May I go and inform him first? There is a fairy crane. Is it really a fairy crane? The whole body is made of wood. This is truly amazing, but compared to this I am more interested in the other people's abilities. Half an hour ago sir showed a wonderful thing. Did your master invent this? This is Fuchuan. This person integrated Fuchuan into the war sword. It produced wonderful eyesight. If it is the power of ordinary people without adding any abilities, then the power of this sword is directly proportional to the power of a single war sword placed on the bowstring. Finally pulling it out with a whoosh, it flies out like a shooting star. A scene of destruction. The power is so great. This means that as long as there are enough of these swords, Xianhuang village can instantly become a long-range rocket army. The production of Fuchuan doesn't need to be worried about. I have a universal printer. It can quickly copy things. This Fuchuan is definitely the most needed divine weapon for Xianhuang village. Now moreover it can integrate Fuchuan and energy. The ability to integrate circuits is what Xianhuang village needs now. This person must be recruited. Lucia, I knew it, sir. Seeing your design will definitely shock you with your great talent. Don't blame me for being too busy. This Tiangong Pavilion only you can lead. I knew it was you, Lucia, who sold me out. Since it's unavoidable, let's bring them over. This is my master Luban. Luban is an inventor from the spring and autumn period. He infused his inventions with energy. He invented things like the wheelbarrow, the pulley, and the cloud ladder. Small inventions can make it easier for the people to work. Big inventions can change the outcome of a war. Many inventions are still used in the 18th century. He is also recognized as the ancestor of the construction industry. I didn't expect that the person in front of me is the ancestor of the construction industry. Luban, this is really great luck with this master. The technology of Xianhuang village will definitely move forward. A big step forward in technology. If we rely on Luban's mechanisms and the current circuits, we can probably cope with the dangers of the future, greatly increase the speed of development of Xianhuang village. Moreover, if we can combine Luban's mechanisms and the current circuits into a beast army, it is not impossible for Xianhuang village. The development of Xianhuang village is related to strategic development. Lucia, I will get straight to the point. I want you to be the leader of Tiangong Pavilion. Help Xianhuang village invent things and manage the village's tools and weapons. I don't know what you think. Yes, sir. What happened? Oh, sorry, there was a malfunction. Sir, if you have any concerns you can tell, sir. I think Hu Bing also hopes you can come out of seclusion. That is why he came to find sir. If Lucia and sir can help, sir, then it would be the greatest honor for Xianhuang village. Sir has divine power and the ambition of an emperor. He has the appearance of an emperor, but Lucia must have some concerns. Everyone stop persuading him. The ambition of an emperor is Lucia. Worried about this, Lucia lived during the warring states period of the spring and autumn period. The princes and dukes of various states often fought wars. Luban was often coerced by the princes and dukes to create tools and weapons of war. The cruel war caused countless people to be displaced. Luban was heartbroken. He found himself also cruel. He knew he was also cruel. Luban may be a master swordsman. He has strong combat ability and the ambition to expand the village. If I let him help me, I will be able to have a blueprint of life. Sir, I understand your desire to enjoy your old age amidst the changes of the Yulan continent. I built Xianhuang village to rescue my compatriots and prevent them from being harmed by wild beasts. I also want to fight for the sake of all mankind. I want to fight for a king, open up the land and establish a territory. I want to be the emperor. I am building a system in the village. There are many talents, even if the building is for the purpose of providing us with a place to live and give hope to countless people like Lucia who yearn for a peaceful life. I will never attack other territories, enslave other people's people. Sir wants to use Lucia's abilities to develop mechanisms, use the abilities of minerals and circuits to better protect the people of Xianhuang village, rescue those refugees who escape from the outside world and resist those new madmen who want to harm people. So can you come out from that place? Template. Sir, I accept it. Is it all right yet? I didn't even realize it was a dummy. Lucia, you're amazing master. Then are you willing to come out of seclusion? Sir, since you've come to me, if I don't show you some skills you might keep remembering me. Moreover, if it weren't for your village resisting the wild beasts, I would have died long ago. It is my duty to help you in Xianhuang village. That's right, master. I am willing to come out of seclusion, you brat. I will settle the score with you later, but as we agreed, I will only help you with Tiangong Pavilion's affairs. I will only help with repairing tables or making some simple tools. Don't worry, I only wanted you to study treasures. Other matters can be handled by Hu Bing. Master, I plan to enlarge your invented Qiling lamps to make street lamps to illuminate Xianhuang village at night. Do you think it's feasible? Yes, very good. Just need to modify the circuit and set the Qiling lamps to automatic switch. Villagers can move freely at night if Lucia thinks it's feasible. I want you to help me design this. Of course this is possible, but I think there are more urgent things to do in the village. More urgent. The other day when I went to the forest to choose what, I found that the forest seems to be shrouded in evil energy. Many trees are eroded by evil energy. This kind of situation means that a big enemy is invading. Is that right? The forest is cold, damp and has evil energy and miasma. This is normal. What does this have to do with the invasion of the enemy right now? Xianhuang village is peaceful. Who would come to invade? Everyone has energy. Heaven decides. The destiny master can feel all kinds of energy. This enemy is probably not alive. Not alive. Today there are many of them. You go and pull 2 more carts. Take these and take them to the river to burn. Young general, these beasts were all killed by the swordsman. Yes, sir. These days the number of beasts running out at night is increasing. The kitchen can't use them all up. They can only be burned. Hu Yuan, so many beasts running out of the forest is indeed unusual. Did you find anything unusual near the village? The patrolling soldiers said that there are many evil energies in the nearby forest. These evil energies not only erode the trees, but many birds and beasts have also been poisoned. But there are currently no casualties among the villagers and soldiers, so we haven't reported it. Young general, pass my order. No one is allowed to enter the forest from now on, sir. Is there something wrong? I can't say for sure. You quickly go and notify Yin Ping, Yin Ding and Divu. I will wait for you in the military pavilion. Xianhuang village this time might be facing a great disaster in the forest. Countless beasts flee in panic. They can even see their evil energies becoming stronger. A Kulu beast crawls out of the ground. The Kulu quickly pushes away the soil and crawls out of the ground. Then the second and third, more and more Kulu beasts dig out of the ground and crawl out. Huang Lao, these Kulu beasts are unusually aggressive. Why are they running around like this? Don't worry, the Kulu beasts have name tags. We can catch them tomorrow. Everyone quickly go back and rest. Okay, Huang Lao, today the villagers and soldiers are all fine. As sir said, there is great danger. I don't know if Xianhuang village can successfully resolve this time. Everyone hurry up. Put all the swords on quickly. A few of you move the bows and arrows and the circuits to the south and west gates. General De Hu and sir are waiting. Yes, young General Hon Long Long. A large number of beasts quickly charge towards Xianhuang village at this time. The ground shakes. Yenping decisively orders, yes, activate the mechanism. Immediately the mechanisms fly out like meteors. The beasts in front don't need to be aimed at, they can be shot accurately one by one. You can see that they don't even have the power to resist. The power of the mechanism is really great. General, what is that? Only to see behind the beasts a group of ghost fires appear with swift figures, only to see a tall warhorse quickly rushes out. This warhorse has a horn on its head. On the warhorse sits a general wearing white bone armor. This general holds a battle axe, directly slashing any creature blocking his path. What is this? Hong Long Long. A large number of Kulu warriors charge towards Xianhuang village like a tide. This is Wang Ling. Are they all crawling out from the powder? Don't be afraid. Even if they are the soldiers of the enemy country, we will kill them again. We Yangjiajun have seen all kinds of dead people. Are we afraid of a pile of bones? Liuzi, quickly go and inform Sir and General Yan Lao. I will go down and fight the enemy. Yes, General, you're right. It's just a pile of bones. Yes, what are we afraid of? Let's trample them into powder. As the words fall, neat rows of soldiers march out of the village. No matter what kind of evil spirits you are, dare to step into Xianhuang village, you will only die. Attack, die. With a whoosh the long spear pierces his body, but he calmly says is this Wang Ling immortal only to see him raise his big sword and slash at the swordsman? How could this be? There is no way to deal any damage to him. What? These Wang Ling soldiers also have the ability to recover. At this moment a Kulu holding a knife charges towards Yanping. In a critical moment Yanping cuts the Kulu down. Yanping, brother, are you alright? Sir, I'm fine, but these Kulu beasts are simply immortal. Even if they are cut into 3 pieces they can still recover. These Wang Ling soldiers are really powerful. You take the soldiers back to the city. I have a way to deal with them, sir. Be careful. Yin Yang Jian. As the words fall, 2 black and white giant scissors slash across the Kulu beast's bodies. Yin and Yang collide in an instant, instantly destroying everything including those Kulu beasts covered in ice. Seeing this situation the remaining Kulu beasts instinctively retreat. However they are Yang Yi finds out these Kulu beasts will definitely not let Xianhuang village go easily. Sir, Yang Yi requests to lead a group of soldiers to pursue and kill them. Yang General, it is not appropriate to leave the village to fight now. We cannot put ourselves in danger. Yang General, sir, is right. We are not sure where these Kulu beasts will flee to. Perhaps there are more Kulu beasts in the academy. Relying on geographical advantage is the best approach, sir. De who is right. Yan Yi didn't think it through. General Yang also wants to protect the village. There is nothing right or wrong. Huan Lao, let's go and see those refugees who fled here. Let's see what's going on. I saw those refugees. It seems they were not only attacked by the Kulu beasts but also by the Emu people. Why do I have this feeling? De Lang, take air Lang and clean up the battlefield. Count the number of people. Yes, Father. Huang Lao, in the battle with the Kulu beasts just now I heard the voices of the Emu people in the cave. Is that so? Then it seems our village is also being targeted. Yes, a few days ago didn't a spy from the Emu clan sneak into Xianhuang village? Perhaps he leaked our village location. It is possible that those few Emu people were sent to scout Xianhuang village, sir. Perhaps Xianhuang village will face many battles in the future. The broadcaster, you have arrived. Their feet are injured. This means they ran barefoot for several nights. Huang Lao, you quickly go and find Shou Daifu and the others. Go to Tianyi Pavilion and get more medicines for treating wounds. Yes, Huang Lao, you are Wenji. This is Wenji. Wenji has met Huang Lao. Why are you here? Escaped from the pursuers. You also have a broken leg. I don't know where I broke my leg. Wenji doesn't know either. I was suddenly captured by the Emu people while I was doing a mission. You go to the restaurant and order some meat dishes. We will go there later and bring some medicine. As ordered. When I was captured by the Emu people and taken to their big camp, the sky suddenly changed. The night was dark. The sky and earth changed. Everyone was sucked into the darkness. Then I was imprisoned together with the Emu army and brought to this world. I was imprisoned until now. I escaped. I am glad you escaped. As long as you are fine, Xianhuang village will definitely protect your safety. Wenji, this is Yi Xiaobai, the leader of Xianhuang village. Without Sir Huang Lao I would have died in the wilderness. Huang Lao, don't worry. Wenji thanks Sir Yi Xiaobai for saving her life. Don't stand on ceremony in this chaotic world. We are all brothers and sisters. Only unity can help us survive this world. Kai Wenji is the daughter of Kai Yong. She is very talented. She is good at literature, music, calligraphy and many other aspects. I have only seen her in the game. I didn't expect to meet her in real life. She seems even more charming in real life. This is Yi Xiaobai, the leader of Xianhuang village. He is so young. I didn't expect the leader to be so young yet has such strong leadership. Wenji admires him. Miss, you are being too kind, sir. You still call me Wenji? Okay, Wenji, your appearance and figure are outstanding, and sir, you are handsome and have an impressive aura. I wonder, Huang Lao, what are you doing playing matchmaker? Old man, I am just talking to myself. Sir, don't mind Huang Lao. Do I look that handsome now? Right, Wenji, you just said that you were captured by the Emu people. How did you escape? Yes, after that, what happened to you? It was Qin Sheng and Wu Guang, the 2 brothers. A few days ago we launched an uprising in the Emu camp. Those who were captured escaped in the chaos because it was dark. We didn't know the direction and coincidentally, we escaped to Xianhuang village. Qin Sheng and Wu Guang, it was them. They were the first people in Chinese history to shout out the slogan of kings and generals fighting for the country. We were called Jiao Yan by those people. They treat us like livestock. What? They are not human. They force men to do hard labor. They never care whether we are tired or not. The women are also abused. They are not only humiliated by the masters but also made into concubines by Zhu Xianwang. Not a single one survived. Who is this Zhu Xianwang? Lu Bao. It turns out to be Lu Bao in history. He was the brutal general of the Eastern Han and Southern Xiongnu. He was very cruel in battle, but he did have ambition and power once given a chance. He will definitely not let it go, sir. If Lu Bao targets Xianhuang village we must prepare to fight. Yes, but our soldiers now all have cultivation methods. We are not afraid of them. We can wait in Xianhuang village for them to come and then catch them all. Although I haven't seriously studied warfare in modern times, even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Yi Xiaobai easily cuts down the remaining wolfmen. The young family soldiers are amazed by his skills. So you're saying even the spirit-severing magic can't completely destroy them? Yang Lao Jianjuan asks. That's right. The Wangling soldiers are truly formidable. Bring Lu Shi's spear talismans. I have an idea. Understood, master. Yan Ding, you come too. What are you doing? You'll see. The Wang Ling are coming. What should we do? The Wolf King's gone. Everyone, scatter. Father, something's flying towards us. What is that? The villagers see a skull general riding a one-horned horse, wielding a saber, cutting down anyone in his path. What is that? A Wang Ling. I know something about the era of great explosions. Even if I don't understand, I know something about the era of great explosions. Along with the beast's increase in strength, giant wolves charge towards the man. Father, give the order. Let me lead the soldiers and bring Brother back. Yes. These wolves are now incredibly strong. If Brother gets caught, we'll all be in danger. Yang Yeping looked at his father with a complex expression and then said, if we leave, the wolves will attack the village. I can't allow that to happen. If I have to choose, I must protect the village. Without the village, none of us can survive. Father. Before he could finish, one of the strengthening giant wolves suddenly lunged and bit the man's shoulder. No. He's too fast. I was caught off guard. Father, get him out of the wolf's mouth. Yang Ye's face showed complexity again. He then grabbed Yang Yeping's weapon and said, I'll go provide support. You stay here and protect the villagers. Father. Yang Yeping shouted, but didn't Huan Laoyu go and call General Yang over? I have something to discuss with him. Okay sir, you look for me, General Yang. There is a Emu army near our village. They might attack Shenowang village. We have experience in large-scale battles. You need to discuss this with you after I check the surrounding terrain. I have some immature combat ideas. I want you to give me some advice. Sir, just say it. I have observed that there is only one entrance to the valley. It is like a mountain splitting in the middle, so we can just use large stones to block the exit and stop them from entering. Outside, the strongest thing about the Emu clan is their archery. As long as their archery ability is limited, they can greatly weaken their power. It does seem to be so, although the method is simple. It is the most effective. My idea is to break their archery advantage first. We can do this. Then Yan Ping wants to use that group of people too. Sir immediately says his ideas. Yan Ping nods repeatedly, seriously considers the feasibility. When Ji is surprised, she looks at Sir with different eyes. Confident men have a unique charm. This charm is quite lethal to women. After arranging when Ji and the villagers, Yan Ping spends the next few days deploying for future battles, waiting for the Emu people to attack. The Emu people set fire to the big camp. The camp is full of smoke. Most of the defenses are completely burned to ashes. What kind of things did those damned Urja Yang use? They actually survived the fire. We lost so many people. You count the losses and report to Zhu Xianwang immediately. Yes, Zhu Xianwang, sir, this riot, we lost 3 camps, 2,000 people, soldiers died and injured over people. There are still many more. Don't say any more. Those damned Urja Yang have killed so many. The captured men were all directly killed or brutally killed by wild beasts, but those female slaves once caught would commit suicide immediately. Not one survived. Humph died. They are so cheap. Lu Bao Zhu Xianwang. The Urja Yang fled into a merchant camp. There is a village inside. The returning soldiers said the merchant camp is very fertile. The water is clear. It is the place you have been looking for. Really, they found that valley in the Han Chinese village. Great, send the order. The corpses of those Urja Yang are all yours. Everyone eats a full meal, then the army sets off as ordered. Really, it is heavens. Will the Emu clan, after suffering the burning, they immediately send the news of the valley to Zhu Xianwang. We Emu clan will definitely last forever. Forever, Zhu Xianwang. Haha, yes, this is heaven's gift to us. Once we capture the valley and defeat the village, those Han people will all be slaves of the Emu clan. But your majesty, the villages that have survived to this day in this chaotic world must have considerable strength. I wonder who their leader is. We should be careful. Yes. Don't worry, an ordinary village. What kind of big shots can there be? Top-tier warriors. Haha, I have tens of thousands of Emu soldiers in my hands. They are all brave and good at fighting. Even if the entire Central Plains fights a war, you will only lose 3 points. I, Lu Bao, will personally go. I will definitely trample that merchant camp and village into the ground. Haha, let's get it on. Goodbye, host. Preparing to set off. Those Urja Yan left quite a mark on your face. Shut up. When we attack this time, I will let those bastards suffer pain. Everyone get ready. Set off, sir. That merchant camp is ahead. Very good. Keep moving. Stop. Zhu Xianwang orders. The entire army stops. We are about to enter the valley. Zhu Xianwang suddenly stops. Did he discover something wrong? Yes, I have lived in the Han Chinese world for a while and I know something about the Han Chinese military strategies. This valley is like a knife cutting through the mountain, revealing a long path. Such a location is most likely to have an ambush. If the army enters the valley, they might roll down rocks. We will. Zhu Xianwang's meaning is to let his subordinates form groups of 100. Each group goes separately if there is an ambush. Let the casualties be minimized. Zhu Xianwang's judgment is indeed brilliant, but we are so close to the enemy it is easy to be discovered if so many people enter the valley. Don't worry, when the reconnaissance team enters the valley, our army will hide outside the valley. We will enter after confirming there is no danger. Send 1,000 people to the valley entrance. If it is safe, then the whole army will enter the valley. Obey immediately. The army quickly splits into groups of 1,000 and enters the valley one by one. The emu people are so cautious they split into groups of 1,000 to cross the valley. Are they afraid of our ambush? Yes, this large army is very cunning, but Sir's plan is absolutely brilliant even if the emu people know they have no way to solve it. Report, sir, the 2 vanguard troops have entered the valley. There are no abnormalities. Good, step down, soldiers. This valley is bestowed upon us by the heavens. It is the sacred land of our emu clan. Take it down, soldiers. Charge, kill, loot, plunder everything. Enjoy the spoils, sir. They are here. The emu clan's cavalry charge is indeed unstoppable. Can stop them at the border. Kill, brothers. Avenge the humiliation we received from the Han people. With a bang, a emu person is thrown off his horse. Damn it, there is a trap ahead. Damn it, it's too fast. The horse can't stop at all, only to see countless emu people thrown off their horses. This ground, why does it feel so soft? Before long, with a whoosh, the ground suddenly starts to sink. There is an ambush. They dug a hole, sir. The Han people really had an ambush. What should we do now? Don't panic, it's just a few holes. Just fly over. Hee. I didn't expect those big holes left by the Ju Di Chon to be useful. This group of people seem to have filled the hole. Quite thoughtful. To who found them? Tell General Yang to block the valley, cut off their retreat. Yes, sir. A sharp sound quickly pierces the sky. Father, look, sir is sending a signal. Yes, send the order. Push the rocks. Immediately huge rocks fall from the sky towards the valley below. In just a few breaths they block a section of the valley. What happened, sir? Something is wrong. Huge rocks suddenly fell from the valley. We are trapped. What? Of course these Han people were prepared. It seems they want to wipe us all out. Dealing with me, Lu Bao. This kind of method is far from enough. Zhu Xianwang, sir, do you have a better idea? These big holes also prevent the Han people from coming over. Now that we have found the merchant camp, I am not afraid to fight them. Our emu clan has tens of thousands of soldiers. Are we afraid of this small village? Pass on my order. The army stays put. Yes, really, as sir predicted, these emu people didn't attack rashly but chose to set up camp. They want to fight a protracted war with us. In such a difficult situation they can still remain calmness. Lu Bao's character is indeed admirable. These emu soldiers, although numerous, are also afraid of our ambushes. Naturally they dare not act rashly. Did who leave some soldiers to guard the city 24 hours a day. Report any changes immediately. Yes, sir. Against this kind of enemy we can only defend and not attack. Let's wait and see. I will make this place a nightmare for the emu people. When Ji miss, you are now in a chaotic world. You should also cultivate to protect yourself. This Zhao Wang Jin is a top-tier cultivation method. It can be combined with any cultivation method. It is most suitable for you to cultivate. Wow, thank you, sir. When Ji will cultivate diligently, sir. Now that the emu people have set up camp, do you have a way to deal with them? Of course. Just wait and see the show. I will continue to cultivate. It is time to fully open up the remaining 2 meridians and completely complete the second level of cultivation of the Shanhai Jing. The next day the emu people fill in the holes on the ground. How are those emu people doing now? Is there anything unusual, sir? Those emu people have been filling in the holes. Besides being slow, there is nothing unusual. It is only natural that they are slow. After all, they have always been the ones oppressing us Han people to do the dirty work. Now they have to do the hard work themselves. It is only natural. Do who you continue to send scouts. Any movement, report to me immediately. Yes, sir. Tonight I will definitely make this group of people suffer unknowingly. Night has fallen. Damn it, sir. What are you worrying about? It's because of this group of Jiao Yang. Look closely. The ancient mirror shows a vivid picture. The picture shows the scene of Xianhuang village. You can see that the village is full of joy. These women should be in my bed now, but they are singing and laughing in that broken village, and the Han people are feasting in the village. We are starving and freezing outside. This is simply unbearable. Zhu Xianwang, this Xianhuang village doesn't seem simple. Looking at the layout of the village, it is orderly. The people are well fed and clothed. There must be capable people inside. No matter how complicated it is, it's just a broken village. Can it stop my emu iron cavalry? Tomorrow I must fill in all those big holes. Once the holes are filled, I will definitely be able to flatten this village. That's right, but the Han people are cunning and treacherous. We must prevent them from attacking us at night. Tell the soldiers to keep their swords by their side and stand guard in shifts. Yes, I will inform them now. In Xianhuang village, sir directly enters the spiritual space in his mind to cultivate while that crystal ball is constantly emitting dazzling light. The light seems to contain countless tiny runes like tadpoles constantly shuttled and transformed, which made sir opened his eyes. I didn't expect it to complete its evolution at this time. Why is this crystal ball okay? It seems something is moving inside. With a pop, a hand reaches out from it, then a 2 or 3-year-old girl emerges from it. What is going on? A little girl came out. Father, are you calling me? Your father's blood was fused into it, so by blood, I am your daughter. Do you have a name? No. Please give me a name. Your body emits a divine light as vast as the starry sky. From now on your name will be Xinghai. Xinghai. Thank you, Father, for giving me a name, but Xinghai, the edge of your spiritual body seems unstable. What is going on? Xinghai is born from the fusion of the true spirit crystal ball and the biochip. My spiritual body is naturally controlled by data and runes. I have just been born. The data is still incomplete, so the spiritual body is still unstable, but Xinghai is born with the ability to assist in operating the magic weapon spirit energy and biological information. With my growth, these abilities will continue to become stronger. Is that so, Xinghai? What kind of power do you have now, Father? I can now connect to the Qian Tianqi and cast a spiritual net over Xianhuang village, and this spiritual net Xinghai can instantly observe the movements of all living beings in Xianhuang village and can also monitor the living beings that have passed through the spiritual net and their respective signs. Then this spiritual net is like an upgraded version of a monitor and scanner combined. This is very useful for the security of Xianhuang village. Yes, as Xinghai grows up, the function of this spiritual net will become even greater, but Xinghai has to explore. To know the specifics, if you want to use the spiritual net with Xinghai to sense Xianhuang village, you also need to integrate runes into the Qian Tianqi. I know I'll do it now only to see Sir came to the Qian Tianqi. I didn't expect this Qian Tianqi to have expanded so much in just a few days. It seems that the growth of the village population and the expansion of the village are indeed related to the Qian Tianqi. Complementary, but more importantly what I care about is why these broken spirits have different colors. Could it be that different colors also hide information? I don't know. I remember in some video games there is a system of collecting Shikigami spirits. The increase in the quality of the Shikigami's ability is distinguished by color. Is it the same here? But the eternal world is based on the contribution of the spiritual body to the village's fortune. To determine the color, moreover, Huang Lao and Dahus broken spirits were blue before, now they have also turned red. Could it be that besides the contribution of the main body to the village's fortune, the amount of contribution to the village will also change the color of the spiritual body? This needs to be verified, but now, let's cast the spiritual net first. Xinghai, I will now sink the crystal ball and runes into the Qian Tianqi. The casting of the spiritual net is up to you. Understand only to see the originally silent crystal ball seems to have directly established a mysterious connection with the pond. Immediately a strange force surges towards the entire Xianhuang village. The spiritual net has covered the entire Xianhuang village, but the spiritual net, besides casting, no one can see it. Very good, Xinghai. I will quickly create a kind of ID card called Tianji card to improve and lock the village personal information. By then I will also use Xinghai's data and computing capabilities to design a management system. Okay, Father. And on the other side of the valley, the Yimu soldiers are still forcing the Han people to do hard labor. Chen Shang and Wu Guang are preparing to lead the Han people to rise up against the Yimu people's brutal oppression. In the evening the soldiers all sneak back to their rooms. Chen Shang, I have contacted everyone through underground channels and we will all resist together. Are the Mongolian sweat medicines on your side ready? I have them, and I also thought of an escape plan. The wooden bridge that was broken before, I asked the brothers to fix it with a few pieces of wood. By then we can rush out from there. Also the bottom door of the prison has a very obvious gap. After I rubbed it with stones for 10 days, as long as we knock those Yimu people unconscious, we can get the keys to the prison and let out all the commoners and women. Great, as long as I can get out, I will definitely turn this damned place upside down. Make them pay with blood. But after all, those Yimu people are not fools. We need a master to sneak the poison into the Yimu people's food and water sources. Don't worry, I have found the right person. It is him. This person is called Wang Kai. He said that after the fusion of all worlds he traveled from the future. My sister was abused by those Yimu people and finally eaten. I will make this group of bastards pay. And I learned about you in history class. I believe you can definitely lead the Han people to escape from this place. Wang Kai, rest assured we will definitely avenge you. We will all remember your sacrifice. Okay, give me the Mongolian sweat medicine. As long as I eat it and make them eat it, they will be unconscious within half an hour. Wang Kai, you also have to move quickly after eating, otherwise you will also become unconscious. My whole body is paralyzed. Okay, I understand. The rest is up to me. Sister, wait for me. Brother will avenge you immediately. Wang Kai, I leave it to you. I aided Zhu Xian Wang. The Yimu people are not satisfied with your progress. Don't rest tonight. Get up and work. Hey, do you want to die? You dare to look at me like this? Wang Kai angrily stares at a nearby Yimu person. Damn it, I will fight you to the death. Years later, I will be a good man again. Go to hell. Hey, there is an Jiao Yang going crazy. Quickly go and help. Damn it, how dare you resist? Seeing the approaching enemy, Wang Kai strikes with a single blow. He instantly knocks down the Yimu person. Damn it, you killed me. Let the second squad catch this guy and kill him. Obey. Although he was killed with a single blow, Wang Kai still uses his remaining strength to say, remember to avenge me. He was still muttering something as he died. Come on, throw this corpse into the pot and make it into a stew. Don't worry, Wang Kai, we will not let your sacrifice be in vain. I promise. As night falls in the Yimu camp, all is quiet at this time. Several villagers who have awakened the Kongshui life bridge have already prepared. At this moment, without warning, streams of water mysteriously appear above the bonfire, and the torches then they unceremoniously pour down on the bonfire and torches. Why did the bonfire go out? Who did it? Everyone be careful, we can't see anything in the dark. Quickly relight the fire. Damn it, where did the water come from? We have surrounded the entire Yimu camp. You can't escape. Kill, kill, kill the Yimu people. Kill those Yimu bastards. Lu Bao has been killed by me. The Yimu people are about to be finished. The voice comes from the shadows. Han people have infiltrated. Be careful everyone. The person next to you might be a Han person. At this time a pile of water balls float in the air. An Yimu person suddenly turns around and stabs his companion with a throwing axe, saying, Jiao Yang, you think I don't know it's you behind this, right? These water balls are your tricks, right? Han people's water balls. Everyone be careful. The person behind you might be an Erjiao Yang you or an Erjiao Yang. I thought you were acting strange just now. I don't think that without torches. I would recognize you tonight as dark and moonless. It's perfect for a sneak attack. The soldiers are highly nervous and easily suspicious in this situation. The Emu clan suffered a great loss. Wonderful. Controlling the water balls around the Emu people makes them think the people around them are Han spies. Wonderful. Sir is letting them kill each other. That's right. Tonight we must severely weaken Lu Bao's strength. Have you prepared the food? It's time. Because of time constraints I can only make Lu Lang meat piranha and these simple dishes. You've worked hard. Being able to taste wine in this situation is also a supreme enjoyment. Just as Sir raises his glass to drink, a sense of oppression washes over him. This ancient wine is so strong, sir. This wine is my 10-year-old wine. It is very strong, really. I'll drink it slowly. It's so fragrant. At this time in the Emu camp, Lu Bao is completely awakened. What's going on? Why is it so noisy? What's happening? This I see. Lu Bao turns around in the camp. The whole camp is in chaos. There is fighting everywhere, but there is no Han army. It is entirely their own soldiers fighting each other. What are you doing? Stop it immediately. I am Zhu Xianwang. Lu Bao, do you want to rebel? Zhu Xianwang, sir. Glowing magic eyes. You are Zhu Xianwang, sir. You're not dead. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Lu Bao emits purple flames from his hands, lighting all the bonfires in the camp at the same time. At this time a stream of water appears above the bonfire and then pours down on the bonfire. Unfortunately, the fire didn't go out. It won't work. The flames created by Lu Bao cannot be extinguished with ordinary water. It doesn't matter. This loss is enough for them. Let's go back, sir. We are surrounded. Our horses are also lost in the chaos, sir. What should we do now? Damn Han people, you dare to ruin my great cause. You wait. Lu Bao suddenly looks towards Xianhuang village. He clearly sees a person drinking on the wall while toasting him. This is simply a provocation. A bunch of cowards. You dare to kill my people and still feast on the city walls. What kind of heroes are you? Just a bunch of cowards who don't dare to show their faces. The reason why humans can create a splendid civilization is because humans have wisdom. I defeated you with wisdom and strategy. How can I be called cowardly? You Emu people are cannibals. You are just a bunch of beasts in human skin. Whatever methods I use, you have no right to make any accusations. You cunning tongue, who is the leader of your Xianhuang village? Come out. Come out here. I am the leader of Xianhuang village. Yi Tianqing. You are Yi Tianqing. Okay. Let me see what you are capable of. Yi Tianqing, do you dare to sign this life and death contract and fight to the death with me? Leave. Lu Bao decided to fight to the death. Rather fight to the death than live in shame. Today I, Lu Bao, am willing to pay any price to use all the flesh and blood around me as a sacrifice in exchange for a battle with Yi Tianqing. The life and death contract can actually absorb the corpses of the Emu people. There must be something strange about it, sir. Lu Bao's challenge must not be accepted. That's right. The son of 1,000 gold will not sit in a precarious position. A gentleman will not stand under a dangerous wall. Sir, you can't agree at this time. Someone reminded Lu Bao, is there no need for a life and death contract? It's too risky. This life and death contract is a divine weapon since the name is on the contract. This battle, I can't avoid it, sir. Then what will you do, sir? It's okay. It's either water or fire. Since Lu Bao wants to fight, you'll make him pay. Zhu Xianwang, sir, there is no need for a life and death contract. It's too risky. Qin also reminded Zhu Xianwang, he must be killed personally. Yi Tianqing, do you dare to fight? Why not? You actually want to die? I will fulfill your wish. Avenge those Han compatriots who were killed by you. I will tear you to pieces. I will eat your flesh piece by piece. Haha, I love to eat you. White and tender Han people. The taste is simply a delicacy. Damn it. You are too arrogant. After killing you, I will build a village on your ruins. I will build the Emu Empire, sir. This Lu Bao is not to be trifled with. You must be careful. Yes, looking at his appearance, he really is not to be trifled with. I understand, sir. Lu Bao seems to have cultivated some kind of evil technique. I personally saw Han women enter Lu Bao's camp and turned into dried corpses. Don't worry. I know what to do at this time. The sky is flashing with lightning. Then a terrifying arena appears in the void. On the arena hangs a pair of couplets. If you have no grudges, don't come, and those who come will fight to the death. Do all you olo. I will fight Yi Tianqing to the death. You be prepared to prevent them from sneaking up on us. Obey your majesty. You also have to be careful. Don't be careless. Don't worry. I will definitely kill him. Yes, really, as sir predicted, these Emu people did not attack rashly but chose to set up camp. They want to fight a protracted war with us. Against this kind of enemy we can only defend and not attack. Wait and see. I will make this place a nightmare for the Emu people. When Ji miss, you are now in a chaotic world. You should also cultivate to protect yourself. This Zhao Wang Jin is a top-tier cultivation method. It can be combined with any cultivation method. It is most suitable for you to cultivate. Wow, thank you, sir. When Ji will cultivate diligently, when he appears again, he is already on the huge arena. Don't worry, Yi Tianqing, I won't kill you right away. Before you die, I will torture you. Shut up. Want to kill me? It depends on your ability. Now that we're on the arena, stop talking nonsense. Let's decide life and death with our strength. Without hesitation, he thrusts his spear towards Lu Bao like lightning, but Lu Bao's reaction speed is very astonishing. His scimitar actually breaks the spear. A full-strength thrust was actually instantly broken by the scimitar. This Lu Bao actually has such profound skill. His cultivation is no less than my second level of Shanhai Jing. Huang Bobo, sir, will he be alright? Sir's cultivation has always been a mystery. No one knows what level he has reached, but this Lu Bao's cultivation seems to be on par with sir. This is not good to Lu Bao. The moment they clashed, Yi Tianqing, you have some skills. Let me show you my True strength, a strange force, invades his body. Immediately a dragon roar resounds within his body, shattering all illusions, suppressing the evil spirit. Taking a few steps back, this Lu Bao's true energy can actually affect my mind. Fortunately, the dragon energy in my body can overcome these illusions. Damn it, affecting my true energy. It didn't work. It seems his cultivation is indeed no less than mine, but I will never lose. No one can withstand this move. Die. Blood Demon Moon mark. A crescent moon explodes. What a powerful move. This is already close to the level of a swordsman god. Suufa by Jojo. In an instant 9 spearheads appear and blast towards the crescent moon with a bang. Smoke and dust fill the air at the same time. 2 black and white giant scissors cross the void towards Lu Bao. Seeing 2 giant scissors suddenly slashing at him, Lu Bao's heart is filled with fear, but Lu Bao also has a trump card. Just listen to him shout, life bridge magic armor. Then an almost pitch black magic armor instantly covers his entire body, protecting him completely. The 2 black and white giant scissors slash at Lu Bao with a clang. The giant scissors instantly. That magic armor can even withstand the yin yang jian. That magic armor has such powerful defensive capabilities, it can actually force me to use the second level of Shanhai Jing. Tianqing, you are indeed not simple. Then I'll use the second level of Shanhai Jing to finish you off. I will immediately send you to hell. Humph, I didn't expect you to be able to cultivate to the second level of Shanhai Jing. But how can you think that only you have reached the second level of Shanhai Jing? No wonder my attacks were all neutralized by you. It turns out you were Jiao Yang also cultivated Shanhai Jing. Even so, I will still kill you. Lu Bao holds his scimitar and charges towards Sir, but Sir easily dodges it. Although they have both cultivated to the Shanhai Jing, this bastard's speed and strength are still not to be underestimated. The scimitar and the Tang Dao clash on the arena. It is like the collision of the crescent moon and the stars. How is it the leader of Xianuan village can't even fight back? Doesn't have the strength to fight back? Nonsense, use all your strength and finish him just like that. The 2 sides clash with dazzling light. What a wonderful place. It's deserted. Let's move forward. Golden Eagle, fly over there. There seems to be someone below. They see people surrounding Lu Huang. It's Lu Huang. Damn you, Golden Retriever. You tried to kill me and eat dog meat. If it wasn't for this demonic dog stealing my fire dragon jade, would we have targeted you? Don't waste your breath. He's weak. One of them knocks the sword away. Who shot that? Lu Huang, come here. If you were any later, I would have been killed. So you're the owner of this demonic dog. You must apologize. And compensate me. Apologize. I just thought your jade was pretty and wanted a closer look. But you tried to kill me. And called me a dog eater. And cut my leg. You owe me an apology. You were trying to steal. I can't help you now, you heartless fiend. You see me in danger and won't help. You dare break the spirit beast contract. I'm sorry. Kill those golden retrievers, and it'll be your loyal pet forever. Really? You said it yourself, I didn't force you. What a vicious dog. A vicious owner. You want to kill us? I'll send you back to Earth. Before he finishes, Yi Xiaobai attacks. They are forced to kneel. Mercy. Mercy. I'll spare you if you answer my question. Ask away. 100 questions, well, answer all. Have you seen an oriental girl named Zhao Zian? Zhao Zian. Never heard of her. Let us go. Don't leave yet. Spare us. Let go. Lu Huang's spirit awakens. Master, should we just let them go? What else can we do? It was your fault for trying to steal. Let's go. I have a question too. Who's Zhao Zian? It's a long story, want to hear it? They caught the golden eagle. It has treasure. It's amazing that the golden eagle still has treasure. The spirit pets are all rare spirit beasts. Yeah. The tournament will be exciting. Which side are you betting on? Hard to say. But I noticed a strong oriental warrior. He defeated many cultivators and mages in the arena. Ha ha. I saw him. He tamed a golden eagle in the arena. I'm looking forward to his performance. Let's recall everyone when the time is up. Welcome back. Good news. The tamed spirit beasts are your reward. Are you happy? What a crappy reward. I rejected Xiao Fong for this. What can I use this chicken for? I told my wife I'd win. Don't worry, there are better rewards. 6 spirit treasures. First place chooses 3, second place 2, and third place 1. The first is the 9 Heavens Demon Subduing Pagoda, a treasure forged from eternal jade, for collecting and suppressing demons. It also evolves. It's a priceless treasure. The second is the space gate, which allows you to travel through space and time. You can mark locations and teleport. A true teleportation treasure. Amazing. I can use it to find Xian. What a treasure. I can use it to escape. The third is the 8 formations diagram. Use it to control the elements, summon soldiers, and command an army of. A treasure for war. I want it. The remaining 3 treasures are also invaluable. The ghostly banner collects souls, the sacred feather allows flight, and the white ocean immortal gourd enhances cultivation. Only the top 3 can choose. Give it your all. Golden Eagle, it's time. The tournament begins. Everyone uses their full strength. Some freeze opponents, only to be quickly defeated. Lu Huan uses her sword. Big brother. Third brother. I'll get the treasure and come find you. No one is faster than us in the air. We'll be first for sure. Lightning strikes. A man descends from the sky. The golden eagle dodges, but others are struck. There's lightning. This won't be easy. Golden eagle, let's move over there. I found you. Die, you bastard. Go to hell. The attacks cancel each other out. This woman's cultivation has increased. We need to escape. A magic spell attacks Yi Xiaobai. He killed Gruz. Let's see how strong he is. The mage summons a powerful spirit. Yi Xiaobai blocks the attack with his divine sword. The spirit is destroyed. Who wants to kill this pervert? You'll have to get through me first. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I can't stand perverts. A giant spirit appears, using intense flames. Yi Xiaobai escapes. A wicked mage and a wicked spirit. This is a tough opponent. Let's join forces. The 2 attack the giant spirit. Lu Bu quickly reaches the spirit and blocks its attack. Not many can withstand my attack. Saruman's 3 companions unleash the 8 Buddha extinction curse. Several giant snakes emerge. The snakes constrict Lu Bu and another fighter. Lu Bu fights back with his weapon. Chun Yaojin attacks the spirit with his 3 axes, but they're deflected. The spirit breaks free from Yi Xiaobai's restraints and attacks Chun Yaojin. Yi Xiaobai uses his divine sea realm. A golden dragon attacks the giant snake. Lu Bu and the other fighter escape. We need to escape. We need to seal their magic. Saruman. That Han man is coming. Ya Chris. Mordor. Protect me. 8 guardians appear. Yi Xiaobai attacks them. A strange wind blows. Run. A giant storm. A wind disaster. Run. What's that? Save me. People are blown away. You're strong, but well ended here. Well, I'll die. Even if I die, I'll take you with me. Why are you running so fast? I can't hold on. This bird's feathers are too slippery. Let's go. Well, be sucked in. Farewell. I hope you survive. The man escapes. Don't run. I must fight you. We fought together. Why are you attacking me? You saw my body. You must die. You're here to fight for the treasure. I won't let you live. Let's fight to the death in the volcano. Winner takes all. Very well. Lu Bu starts spinning uncontrollably. What's wrong? Calm down. Lu Bu falls off the mount. Yi Xiaobai binds Lu Bu. Are you all right? Are you a man or a woman? Don't be afraid. I used to be a man, now I'm a woman. Thank you. Don't mention it. I hate bullies. The woman attacks Yi Xiaobai. The golden eagle deflects the attack. She summons a spell. Countless snakes attack Yi Xiaobai. So you're a man. Then I won't hold back. A golden dragon attacks, destroying the snakes. Go. We leave together. The golden dragon destroys them both. What a pity. But at least they'll return to the eternal continent. As they dissipate, 2 orbs fly towards Yi Xiaobai. They merge with his body. He reaches a new realm. Even battles in the illusionary realm can increase cultivation. I feel my energy surging. I'm about to reach the 6th level of the Divine Sea realm. He wonders how to leave. A golden orb appears in his hand. He crushes it. A platinum token appears. The village establishment token allows him to become a village leader. The token has 5 ranks. Black iron, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. In the eternal world, this is the first step to becoming a ruler. It can be upgraded to establish a city or even a kingdom. A platinum village establishment token. This is my first step to ruling the eternal world. Yi Xiaobai leaves the arena. He says he needs to establish his power base, then finds Xian and Shuero. A bright light appears far away. Lu Bang establishes Luoyang village. All are welcome. Someone else established a village. Lu Bang. He has a platinum village establishment token. Xiongba establishes Batian village. Zhao Kuangyin establishes Kaifeng village. Zhao Guangyin establishes Jinlin village. Interesting. Zhao Kuangyin and Zhao Guangyin. What if they meet? The eternal continent is becoming exciting. This valley is huge, surrounded by mountains and rivers. This is the best location for establishing a village. I have a platinum village establishment token. We'll build our own village here. We'll have our own home, Xianhuang village. Everyone is welcome. What's a village? Do we have to build our own houses? Everyone, I obtained a platinum village establishment token. With it, we can build our own village. This will be our home, a safe haven. Anyone with skills, come join us. Hooray! We finally have a home. What's our village's name? Yi Xiaobai approaches the area. This river, these mountains perfect. He cuts his hand with the Tang Dao, staining the token with his blood. A divine light illuminates the area. I, Yi Tianqing, establish Xianhuang village. All are welcome, regardless of background. To build a home together in these chaotic times. I, Yi Tianqing, will ensure your safety. Amazing. Yi Tianqing can announce it to the world. Does he have divine power? Yi Tianqing is no ordinary man. Long live Xianhuang village. The ground cracks open, revealing a magnificent building rising from the earth. A sign appears. Xianhuang village. This is our home, Xianhuang village. Let's build a safe haven together in these chaotic times. Hail the village chief. My mother said, to survive, follow the right person. Yi Tianqing, we're with you. Xianhuang village is our home. Well protected with our lives. Good. From now on, regardless of background, everyone is welcome in Xianhuang village. Yi Xiaobai instructs the villagers. Huang Changyan, please organize the men to cut down trees and build houses. Have the women dry the monster hides for warmth. As a member of Xianhuang village, I'll do my best. I'll also build a library for cultivation methods. Everyone can cultivate, but only one method at a time. The library will be near the front. A magnificent library appears. I hope everyone in Xianhuang village becomes a cultivator, able to defend our home. Cultivate diligently. Yes, Yi Tianqing. Well, fight for you. Inside the main hall, Yi Xiaobai finds it empty, with only basic furniture. He needs to furnish it. Even with the merging of worlds, it's still an ancient setting. He should change his clothes. Much better. As Yi Xiaobai enters the room, a light shines. What's this? The room shifts. Yi Xiaobai is transported to a mysterious space. He asks the wordless heavenly book for guidance. A small pond appears. A golden carp jumps out. The book says, the Qiyun pond grants fortune. Yi Tianqing, your fortune is tied to the villagers' well-being. This explains how Xianhuang village grows. The more villagers, the greater the Qiyun, the stronger the village. He needs to attract talented people. Huang Changyan is talented, but hasn't acknowledged his abilities. Yi Xiaobai has something that will interest him. A soldier reports a strange bird outside. It's already killed someone. Yi Xiaobai rushes outside. He hears cries for help. A giant bird circles in the sky, carrying a little girl. Before Yi Xiaobai can react, the girl is torn apart. Yi Xiaobai is enraged. He shoots an arrow at the bird. The arrow bounces off. The bird spits a fireball. The soldiers are terrified. Yi Xiaobai deflects the fireball and binds the bird with the yin-yang lock. He takes out the sky-shattering halberd. He pierces the bird. It screams and tries to attack, but Yi Xiaobai blocks it with the Tang Dao. He's pushed back, but uses the Tang Dao to stop himself. A powerful beast. I need my true strength. He uses the jade shattering technique. The bird is severely injured and falls. Monster, you're mine now. Thank you for helping me tame the spirit beast. This demonic bird is quite strong. Yi Xiaobai asks about the people. They are taken to the moon well to heal. Yi Xiaobai inspects the camp. The stone demons are dead. This is their storage space. The stone demon's souls seem to be connected to the storage space. Yi Xiaobai absorbs the Emu camp's Qiyun, greatly increasing the Qiyun heavenly pond. The storage space is also enhanced. Its power is even stronger. Now he can destroy other villages to absorb their qiyun. Why are the spirit phantoms different colors? The phantoms of Huang Changyan and Wang Dahu were blue, now red. Perhaps the color changes with contribution to the village. I'll set up the star net. Xinghai, emplacing the crystal ball and inscriptions in the qiyun pond. The star net is your responsibility. The crystal ball connects with the pond. The star net covers the entire village. I'll create ID cards to improve the system. While use Xinghai's data processing ability. In the Emu camp, Lu Bao is furious about the village. Chen Shang and Wu Guang are plotting rebellion against the Emu. They plan to poison the Emu. They found a volunteer, Wang Kai, a time traveler. My sister was killed by these Emu. I'll make them pay. Well, avenge you. Well, remember your sacrifice. Just poison their food and water. I've found someone. He will be the key to our escape. Wang Kai swallows the poison. Lu Bao is awakened. There's a riot. A two-legged sheep went crazy. Wang Kai is killed. His body is thrown into a pot. We won't forget your sacrifice. Under the cover of night, the Emu soldiers start to sway, feeling drowsy. What's happening? I'm so sleepy. Seeing the Emu fall, Chen Shang takes up arms. Brothers, fight them. Burn down the Emu camp. Take their weapons. Sisters, let's escape. This is our only chance. Even in death, we maintain our dignity. Form ranks. Follow me. Quickly. Don't be discovered. The two-legged sheep are escaping. Sound the alarm. What happened? The two-legged sheep escaped. They burned our camp. Order everyone to pursue. I want them dead. Those damned two-legged sheep. I should have killed them all. Did Hua Tiannu report on the village attack? No response from Hua Tiannu. He's likely exposed. What? Hua Tiannu's last report mentioned a powerful Han man, Yi Tianxing, who could use unpredictable techniques. He's dangerous. Yi Tianxing. I'll remember that name. I must meet him. In Xianuan village, Yi Xiaobai enters the treasure pavilion. He approaches the bookshelf and absorbs the basic talismans book. He masters several attack talismans. Ice talisman, flame talisman, etc. He needs identity talismans for the heavenly accumulation cards. Creating them is difficult. The book suggests using monster bones. Beast bones are strong and contain spiritual energy. And are readily available. He needs the heavenly fire furnace to refine the beast bones. He needs true qi to control the spiritual fire, which is very energy consuming. Hell, gather materials first. Back in the main hall. Master, you're back. I studied talismans. It took some time. Gather the materials on this list. Beast bones, beast blood. Fresh ones. There should be some in the kitchen. I'll get them. Here are the materials. Thanks. Yi Xiaobai uses the heavenly fire furnace. He pours beast bones into the furnace and refines them with his true qi. A golden liquid drips into a container. The refining speed depends on true qi consumption. It's efficient, but very energy consuming. I can't maintain this for long. Finally finished. Let's see if the experiment worked. The success of the heavenly accumulation card depends on this. Cards emerge from the furnace. They are heavy and durable. Perfect. Now, the inscriptions. He draws a transmission talisman on a card. A faint light flashes. Success. He tries a shadow imprint talisman. The inscription crumbles, leaving cracks on the card. Not so easy. My true qi control is insufficient. Maybe adjusting the true qi flow will help. He tries again, with varying amounts of true qi. A light shines on the card. Success. The first heavenly accumulation card is complete. Xinghai, can you connect it to the star net? Inside the Qiyun pond. Father, the card can be detected, but it has no information yet. It's fine. We'll add information later. The star net can be our security system. Yi Xiaobai returns to the real world and uses the universal printer. Item. Heavenly accumulation card. Materials. Ancient essence, talismans. He inserts the card and materials. The printer whirs, producing numerous cards. Much faster than handwriting. Now we just need to collect information. The next day, at the census office, people line up. Li Dafu, years old, wife missing, farmer, skilled in planting vegetables. Correct. Yes, I'll record the information and make your heavenly accumulation card. Prick your finger for blood authentication. This card is amazing. Like an ID card, but more advanced. What's an ID card? I feel a magnetic force from it. Music is heard from the courtyard. Someone's playing music. It's 1G. She plays beautifully, like a flowing river. Such beautiful music. It's like being in a tranquil forest. A light enters 1J's body. What happened to the melody? Did 1G awaken a spirit ability? Yi Xiaobai has suspected 1J's ability. 1G, your ability is called Heavenly Sound. It can create sonic attacks. Try practicing with the zither. Really? That's amazing. It's also energy efficient. This is a game changer.